to play D.
What? Why is this not working here? I just made all this.
Got to kill some monsters.
Oh, hold on. There we go.
And
That
still,
should fix the issue.
some tea.
Cool. What?
David, I think you
We
find
do.
this
We gotta
funny
still.
too.
Oh, what happened to all the cameras? Oh, did it fix itself?
I fixed it.
No
I fixed it. I
camera
went to the wrong
for
scene.
you.
That original scene was the one where that's if everybody's here. I don't have to change it.
Gotcha.
Okay. Cool. I'll go ahead and start our music.
David, I sent you another thing that you find funny.
Okay. Going into our
I'll look at it
recap.
after.
The last session was session 38. We've been playing for almost like a little over a year now, right?
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did you send the watch together thing so I can listen to the music as well?
Can I?
You can also just log in to watch together, and it's always there.
It did show up there.
Thank you.
Just roll back over.
So, in our last session, whoa, Shane, don't press pause or anything because it pauses it for everybody.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So, in our last session, the Honorbound came up against the source of the sickness within the great city of Andora. This great bloated creature was hanging from the ceiling of this massive cistern deep within the sewers of the city. The Honorbound quickly jumped into action, slinging spells and attacks at all of the enemies within the room. Through a valiant fight, they brought the creature within an inch of its life, where Calvio then realized that something was holding the creature to this plane longer than it should have. Thinking quickly, they realized that the runes on the ground were the culprit. They then turned their attentions there to dispel them. After these were cast away one by one, the chains holding this creature to the ceiling lost their magic and dissipated. After defeating this monster, they began to search the room for the clues. After an incredibly high medicine roll from Kakira, she learned that this table that they were searching is where the disease was manufactured, and found several vials that contained the sickness. This, along with Kakira's roll, allowed them all to reverse engineer her mysterious powers. The group also then found a small letter addressed to Calvio that Xarrikir keenly missed. It was from an alchemist Kristen. The group then made their way back to the surface of the city, and we pick up now and deciding to walk out. The sun is shining, and there are guards there. Flint would speak up at this point and say, I think I need a bath. I'm gonna go home for a minute.
Yeah, it was pretty stinky down there.
I think we all deserve a bath after that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. But maybe should we take a bath and then go to Zerf, or should we go to Zerf and then take a bath?
I think wherever we go, our hospitality, we took a bath now.
Kakira, I would say. Yeah, I think I agree. I don't think Zerp would want to smell us.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Oh,
Bath it is.
You're welcome to come by my home.
Sure.
Follow.
Why not? Bath time.
You all make your way through the city. People definitely looking at you and keeping their distance because you smell like from spending some time with us.
And bath.
But you make your way through the Fireforge estate and make your baths. Flint's mom, in particular, exclaims quite loudly, "What mess did y'all get into?" Quickly leading you to baths and drawing some extra ones around, since you know she has several sons. But you all get all cleaned up, and ready to go. And Flint is going to decide to stay here for a bit and try and he'll pull Calvio aside and say, I'm glad I could help with this, but I kind of want to follow up on some leads around the city to get some more resources.
Fair. Check up and see if they've sold any of the gems that I gave them, and feel free to use that treasury money for whatever you see fit. I trust you to make the right decision with that. It should be quite a bit. I think it was like 1,000 gold worth of gems.
I'll send a pigeon to inquire.
Yeah. And if anything urgent comes up, let me know.
I most definitely will.
I leave it in your well-deserving hands.
He gives you a small salute and kind of waddles out. So, you guys are. City is yours. You have a few loose ends. You can go see the Menders to help them with cure. Go to Zerf to speak with her for all of the obvious reasons. So, this is up to you guys. What are you doing?
Normally, I would say split the party and go do both at the same time, but seeing as we're trying to use Zerf to go poof to Aurealis, we should probably go do all of it together.
Probably.
I have a feeling, not that I can speak for Kakira, but I know Sige would probably want to go, like, talk to the Menders real quick before we went to Zerf.
I think
Yeah, that's fair.
Kakira would want to do the same thing.
Yeah, that's kind of important. We should do that first. And did you still want to go to the zoo thing? I know you spoke about that before we went into the sewers. Yeah. Okay.
Right. So you
Go
guys
to the
heading
Menders?
first.
Yeah.
Cool. So, make your way out to the outside of the shanty towns into the familiar like quarantine zone. A Mender recognizes a few of your faces and takes you back, and they caution you to put on a few face masks. You guys continue.
Fair.
Making your way, you head to the large tent behind which is Mendus exclaiming. He says, back so soon? Only been a few hours? Have you found out anything?
Quite a bit, actually.
I'm sorry, who are you? I don't believe we've met yet. I've met your Dragonborn friends.
We did kill the source of the plague.
Sige.
We together are the Honorbound, and we were split up earlier, and our friend, I gesture to Sige, and Kakira I think was with you as well for that.
Yeah.
I was
and Xarrikir, and so they met you originally, but we are the rest of the Honorbound. We all collectively went into the sewers to take care of the problem.
Well, it's nice to meet you. What is your name?
I am Calvio.
Nice to meet you. What are the other members of your group in total? How many of you are there?
6? Am I right?
7, technically.
7?
Yeah,
Only 5 of
One
you.
fang.
because Clobar, and 8 if you count Excelsior.
Oh, yeah.
Excelsior
Oh,
was
yeah.
with the previous rendition, the previous name. Who's missing?
Flint. He's a small dwarf. He's one of the Fireforge family in town. You might know or have heard of.
The Fireforge family. Yes, I'll definitely keep your names in mind. It's good to have reliable people that you can call.
Well, for your concerns, I think you best speak with Kakira. Kakira, she seems to have this all figured out, and it would be best for her to speak on that accord.
I don't have Patrick's notes. So could Kakira
Basically, you know how to do all the things.
Yeah, could Kakira basically just talk about everything she found without me going into detail? I know Kakira found like everything and knew everything all about the disease. Could she just give all the details to him?
Yeah, for sure. You could do like just word vomit. Kakira's going to give this information.
Okay. Yeah,
And then-
Kakira's
Are you gonna hand over the vials as well?
Oh.
Yeah, you pretty much have to. I think.
Probably. Yeah, I think so.
If you want them to make the cure, then yes.
Yeah, yes. I believe that was what Patrick wanted to do.
Did we decide that it was faster for Kakira to make it, or for them to make it?
They have the materials. Kakira has the know-how.
Right.
So,
if
both
Kakira gives them, I mean, if Kakira stays, it'll probably take a day or two.
But it'll
But
speed things along.
It'll speed things along to create these.
So a day or two as opposed to like a week, or like 4 or
as
5
opposed
days.
to about a week.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe we
Wow.
should hang out.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Is there another
No.
Mendus around while Kakira is talking? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I didn't know you weren't done. My bad.
I was just gonna say Kakira would be like, I'm happy to stay and help you with this as much as you need until we get this figured out.
We would greatly appreciate that. I see how this works now. This is good. So is Kakira going to stay with them for a few days to work this out?
Yeah, I think that would be best.
Okay, for sure.
And then
Is there another Mender around while this is all going on?
There's several men.
Can I pull one to the side to speak with them?
Yeah, is Kakira done speaking?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
So I would go up to this Mender and say, if you have a moment, could we chat for a second?
You come up to this half-elven woman, and she goes, "Oh, yeah, yes. What can I do to help you?"
Our party has recently journeyed to the Deadwood. And in the Deadwood, there seems to be something we think in the air. I'm not sure, but there's something weird about that area. And a few of our group have left with an affliction of sorts that our friend Kakira can't quite cure with her abilities. And I would kind of gesture mostly to Fang, who would be displaying it the most obviously. I'm assuming, I think you described it as like patches of fur were missing and things like that.
When he's losing fur, he's losing a lot more
Yeah.
fur than what's normal. And he looks really tired, like he's panting a lot.
Yeah. Our friend Xarrikir over there, although he doesn't show it as obviously, is dealing with much of the same.
Was Flint also afflicted with this, just from my own
I
notes?
believe so.
But to a lesser degree? I can't remember, so we'll ask Mike.
Yeah, I think they were all the same, but I could be wrong.
Oh, I thought it was just Xarrikir and
Yeah, I thought it was just me and Fang.
We'll double
okay,
check with
cool.
him when he joins in again, but for now we'll just say
Sure.
Xarrikir. Xarrikir, you're starting to, like when you wake up in the mornings or throughout the day, you'll go through small bouts of especially after that fight.
Alright. Do you just have like a symptoms thing pulled up and you're just reading it for radiation poisoning, Aaron?
I played a lot of Fallout. I know radiation poisoning. They reference it a lot.
I don't get to grow a third arm or anything like that.
I mean, maybe if you go into enough of it, or you go into the right radiation, who knows? Who knows what kind of mutations can happen if you go into the wrong place.
Fair.
But anyways,
Is there
your
like
question...
like the priests of like radiation or something like that?
Anyway, we're gonna keep going.
So, your question to the Mendist. What can you restate that for me?
I was basically just describing what the condition they were experiencing was, and if there was anything that they could do to help or know of.
I don't believe that there's anything here that we can do, but and I know it's a great distance, but if you were to seek out the Light Lord's infirmary in Borealis.
Light Lord's infirmary. Would we need any kind of special permission to get in there? That sounds quite important.
Since you've done a deed here, let me speak with Mendist Theron. We'll get you a token that will take you to Venenarius.
Can you spell that for me?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and type it in. She may not be able to meet with you, but if she has time, she will see to it. She is our leader and runs the Light Lord's infirmary.
That is very kind of you. Is there anything else around? No, go ahead. Sorry.
If this is a new disease, one that not witnessed or esoteric, then it may take some study, trial and error. But
I'm not quite sure it's a disease, as much as it is an affliction. But from what we can tell, it's not like a curse. We don't think anyway. It's just, I don't know. It's just something in the air. I wore a suit, a special suit that was given to us that prevented me from having any of this affliction.
Interesting.
But the ones of us that did not wear the suit seemed to still get some of it. And even those of us that don't have it, it was taxing.
Do you have the suit with you?
Not on me, no, but we could potentially bring it with us to Borealis.
If you could bring that with you to the Light Lord's infirmary, that may aid in way to heal.
Sure. It was no magical suit, to be honest with you. It just seemed
Magic.
almost as no, not magic. It was a special. I'm assuming plastic isn't a thing that I know about.
Probably not.
Okay, and I'm assuming like the thing was made of plastic.
No.
Okay, it was this weird material I hadn't encountered, and it had this thing on the face that they breathed through, and it was sealed in, as if it was like a, I don't know, like if cloth were to melt and become one thing, and not individual strings. It's quite fascinating, actually.
We would be very interested, like looking over and Kakira speaking with Mendist Theron. You notice that Mendist Theron definitely has an ear on this conversation, and is kind of like trying to go back and forth and is losing a little bit of attention on what Kakira is trying to say. But he would say we would definitely be.
I'll see what I can do. It's not my suit to take, but I can at least bring our notes on the suit, if not the suit.
Very well. That would be helpful.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for your time.
She continues going about her business. She makes her way over to Mendus. Continue to help him. The manufacturing. So, is there anything that you all would like to do over the next few days as Kakira is helping with the Mendists, or the Menders, and Flint is out and about?
I definitely do, but I don't have to go first.
I'm just gonna hang around with other people because I have no idea what I'm doing here.
Actually, the tower that we went to forever ago, what it feels like, and almost got caught. That was in the fenced off area up
the
north.
ruined tower near the Torah.
Yeah.
The city.
Sige and Courtney wouldn't mind returning to that mystery a little bit, and Sige would also love to go to the zoo if anyone wants to go.
Marsica wants to go to the zoo. Marsica's really excited.
Can we
Two animal lovers are
report to Zerf before we shenanigans?
for sure.
Yeah.
So,
Also, I'm supposed to remind you of something. Something to do with the staff. Fear.
aha, okay.
I forgot last
that
time,
did
but
remind
I looked
me.
at my note this time.
So this is still the first day. It's going to take Kakira 3 days helping them. So this is the first day. We're going to check in with the guard captain with the sewer stuff.
Oh, we should do
since
that
we're
as well.
Right there.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Thanks.
So, you make your way up to, I don't want to look up his name right now, but the guard captain of the city of Andora. And what do you tell him, making your way through onto the palace ground?
I'm assuming Kakira is not with us.
No, it is you four.
Yep,
Flint and
correct.
Kakira
Okay.
are not with you.
Am I talking? Do you want me to talk?
You are the charismatic.
Okay, I guess I'll talk. So I'll go up to the guard captain and say, I think we have solved your problem in your sewers for now.
Oh, what was down there?
I'm going.
You wouldn't believe
I
me
know.
if I told. Oh,
It's
Where
a
did you say
Cibrex. It was a lesser Cibrex. Cibrex.
you wouldn't
Is it-
believe us if we told you.
It's a giant pustule monster.
Xarrikir, we're gonna have to have a conversation about tact.
A giant pustule monster, you say, in our sewers. Make
Yeah,
me a
we got
Somebody
persuasion
was down
check.
there making. Oh, okay. Who?
Xarrikir,
Make a
Okay.
what?
persuasion check.
Ooh, I got persuasion. That is going to be a 24.
Yeah.
Wait, you're not kidding.
We are not.
No. No, he's not.
What is a pustule monster that size doing within the sewers of Andora?
It was
Why?
It was making the plague.
Xarrikir, stop. Stop.
I need to know what this man knows. So we can protect
It's-
against it in the future.
It's dead.
It is dead, but what if something like it comes back?
It's not gonna come back.
Why?
Because we're gonna take care of it.
How so? What is
We
this
also
you're
are
taking?
working on
Because
it.
the talking, the talking. I'm gonna look back at Marsica and be like, huh?
Siga's just like
You
got
about
a
it.
hand over its mouth, like.
What do you want me to do? Shoot him? I can't shoot him right now. That would not be
Please.
good.
Openly harming another member. Of,
We're not. That's not what I was going for at all.
especially
none of-
within the
none-
guard captain's quarters. That's some tactics.
That. Okay.
Marsica's
Yeah,
just,
Calvio, have some
snickering
tact.
in the
Yes.
background.
Tact. Because I don't know any of that.
Kakira's probably just like,
Oh,
Okay, you know what? Fine. So, somebody summoned a demon thing, the Xarrikir, into your sewers. The Xarrikir infected a whole bunch of people with a whole bunch of crap, and they took the disease out of people and they spread it around. But we went and took care of it. But no, you didn't want to take. We'll take care of it. So there you go.
the man is stunned. Sitting behind the desk.
As he should be.
And then he looks up at Xarrikir. And he says, I know this may not be the most appropriate direction, but you have devil's blood from the Scorched Lands, I guess. Do you know anything about this?
I do not. I was raised by White Cloak. In my White Cloak, I just turn around. I don't know.
We know who summoned it. We have had altercations with them before. And nearly took care of that problem then too. But they are powerful, and we will take care of that too.
What is the name of the person who summoned this so I can have their name passed?
Galadrielin. And also, the alchemist,
Briston.
Briston.
Yes. Okay.
And he looks to Marsica, and he says, "Is he your prince, or are you from Sanctuary Grove?"
Sige,
No.
I feel like, would then jump in at that point and be like, he's been missing for some time now, but I think we're on his trail.
I need to know
My
if this is
friend.
an active.
What do you mean by what?
You're from Hayrombin. It's different. Sanctuary Grove is.
Yeah,
different.
I know, but he asked if he was my prince.
Yeah, because Galadrielin is the prince of Sanctuary Grove, so he didn't know if you were from Sanctuary. If you're from
I forgot
Sanctuary
he was a
Grove,
prince.
he would be your prince. He's,
No, Marsica's just like confused and like, no.
Oh, Aaron is
We
not
should-
understanding. There we go.
You should also know the name Cerilius and where's the other one? What's the name of the orc?
That orc can be dead, I believe.
Yeah, that one. I have it written
Debatable.
down.
You killed him. Whether he's still dead is another thing entirely.
We don't know. He's come back once.
Technically twice.
Yeah.
Siga's bitter about that.
Oh wait,
She-
no, we killed Cerilius and Cerilius was picked up. Just kidding.
Yeah,
Sort of
no.
killed.
It's
Sort of
technically
killed.
just-
She was death saving throws. Whatever. Anyway, semantics.
Yeah.
We packed her shit in. Those are also names you should be aware of.
He quickly takes a note and jots them.
They are not to be trifled with. They're not people that a mere contingent of guards could deal with.
If they
would
show
be-
up,
Nope, go ahead. Nope,
if
go
they
ahead.
show up and start bullying this area, you need to find a way to contact us immediately.
By the way,
Zerf would probably be the best bet.
That.
I will send word to Zerf if this starts to happen. Another thing. looking towards Marsica. And Sige, you spoke up about Galadrielin as well. The guard captain would eye the two of you. He says, I need to know if this is an act of...
Oh no, absolutely not.
I wouldn't consider it. It's the
No.
act of one, but not the act of all.
I will need to pass on my report, Agent. You may make
These
some
are-
decision.
Yeah, this is just because it's Galadrielin. This has nothing to do with Sanctuary Grove as a whole. Galadrielin has been missing for quite some time, and so he is not speaking for the people of Sanctuary Grove. He's acting on his own accord, and it sounds like he is quite misguided at the moment. So,
Make me a persuasion check with advantage.
Glad you're doing one of it back.
even with advantage, it was a 3. I rolled I rolled 2 1s in a row.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
That was not a good one to
That-
botch.
Nope. All right. Well, here we go.
And he says, he says, do what I can with my report. The actions of royalty reflect.
Courtney can't think fast enough to come up with a counter argument.
Does somebody have something to say?
Yeah, David, you're good at this.
Oh, good.
So shit in my vote.
Well, you're the most charismatic one. We talked about this already.
I am at the moment.
Oh no, I
At
just
the moment.
I just meant David is
Speaking,
good at
Xarrikir
coming up with.
is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just meant that David is good at coming up with shit on the fly.
Yes.
Yeah, statistically speaking, Xarrikir is the most charismatic of them.
Yes.
Yes. Fuck.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh,
I don't know.
okay, cool. That's good to know. So,
I thought they were all the same. Calvio, hearing this, would say, yes, he may be royalty. Oh no, it's the potatoes. He may be royalty, but a rogue agent does not apply, I think, in this situation. I mean, he was thought dead. He could be under some kind of what's the word I'm looking
Spell
for?
or illusion.
No, I wasn't trying to use magic
Oh,
as a
okay.
thing because he thinks it's bullshit.
He's
Um,
under like duress.
no, it's another word for duress.
He's under. I don't.
He could be working for someone else because they have, power that he wants or something. I don't think he should even be considered part of Sanctuary Grove at this point.
that as it may. One thing I can say is what you said to me to Legion. The thing I can say is that I can guarantee or will not come between us brought to justice and before us.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of the plan. So,
Assuming bringing
must.
someone before you means alive.
You must bring me his head.
okay, so we're allowed to kill him. Okay.
I would
Okay,
much
that's easy.
rather have him alive Hear his.
We're all probably just like, okay. How to not kill somebody. Maim, not kill.
Oh my god.
We
Blast with blunt.
I make no promises. This is quite the individual. And
They're quite dangerous.
yeah.
I feel like I don't know if Courtney sits well with this, but Sige would probably say something to the effect of, if there, for some reason we cannot catch Galadriel, and there becomes blood spilled because we decided to be open and honest with you, I want you to know that that will sit on your moral conscience, not mine.
Regardless, I do foresee an emissary being sent.
If we had time, I wish I could go myself to let them know that at least Galadriel has been found. Sanctuary Grove does not even know that he's been spotted yet. I haven't even had a chance to tell them that I saw him.
Take note of it. Is there anything in particular that you wish to be sent on this?
I think it would be best to stay open, state the facts that Galadriel has been found, and he
Or at least has been spotted.
spotted, and we have evidence and reason to believe that he is spreading a plague in Andora. I think you'll find the citizens of Sanctuary Grove are as surprised as we are. I trust you to do your due diligence and your duty, but please keep the people of Sanctuary Grove in mind as you do those of Andora.
Make me a relationship.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'm kind of good at this. Yeah, that's pretty good. 24.
Nice.
18 plus 6.
With this, like you saying this, he takes a deep breath. And you think that he will be a lot more empathetic now, including his tone regarding this man.
We can heard somebody knock at the door.
Okay.
Quick question. When it comes down to spells and stuff, just because I'm looking at Kakira's, what she has, everything that's gonna be like on the spell sheet is what is prepared, right?
I think so. I don't know how Roll20
Yes. Yes. When you click the spells tab, that's everything she has prepared.
Okay, that was what I wanted.
And every night, or long rest, I should say, you can click manage spells, and then you can see everything that Kakira knows, and you can switch things up.
Okay.
Should you choose.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. I got you, fam. I guess at this point, I'd look around to make sure everyone was done. And if everyone's done, I would just say, "Good day, Captain," and then we would leave.
And he would turn towards you and say, "Going to leave. There is a matter of your reward for dealing with this."
Ah,
And says, "This is for your group to disseminate it how you wish. You already have aim on Foster." Now, against this like big old sack of on the table, and says again, "Dealt with the issues of a hag. Now you've done this. Made great friends with Wizard, lives and created a bond with us. Now you've helped cleanse the city. Means a lot. People that. Shane, you're muted right now. Can't hear you, dude.
I said, not gonna lie, it sounded like we got enough reputation to buy a house in Skyrim.
Yes.
If you want to buy a house here, you can. And he's gonna put the sack of gold. And let me. Oh, hey, there's the first one.
Yep. Do we have that as a counter?
I can
Here.
set it up. Let me do it right now.
I have dude counter.
Oh, you have a counter?
On my screen, yeah.
do counter.
But within this sack of gold, it is 1,200 gold pieces.
Oh! So everyone gets 200? 200. Yeah.
Nice.
Dope.
A lot of crinkling hit. Oh, he put his thing up.
Dope.
So you guys can disseminate that how you wish over the next few skills. David, if you wouldn't mind adding 200 gold to Flint's sheet.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Evan, if you could add 200 gold to Kakira's sheet.
I was trying to. It appears that I cannot do it.
Oh, well.
Oh, I have to do that in roll 20, right?
Oh, I can't use her sheet at all. It's oh, okay. Patrick notes.
Oh, Omaha, 200. Got it. All right, Flint's good.
That should help feed Calvio's ever-incessant need for magic items and
Yes.
spell components.
Yep.
Does the our fort need any money right now? Because Marsica has
Currently, check my notes. I believe you have some odd like 30.
It's got a good bit of money.
Yeah, there's several thousand gold.
I'm also gonna mention that we're trying to go to Aurealis, where all the magic shit is.
You
okay.
have over
So
3,000 gold in the treasury for your fort.
okay. Well, if we need to pay for anything while we're in like Aurealis or something, like Marsica's got you, because I think the last time I spent any money was like on arrows, and then before that was putting a bunch into the So I have a lot of money on me.
I was like, I'm pretty sure all you buy is arrows.
Yeah,
you
and
bought a whole lot, so Marsica's just been hoarding all of this gold.
Yeah, I have a ton of gold. So, and then like every time I'm like, oh yeah, can we put something in? Like, last time I was gonna be like, yeah, me. But then Patrick was like, no, I got it. And then he was like, 600 gold. And I was like, okay.
It's fine. Go buy some magic quiver that doesn't ever run out of arrows or something.
Yes.
I don't know.
That could be a quest to try and figure out where something like that is. Evan looks super excited.
I want that. I want a magic quiver. Okay.
As we were leaving after this, Calvio would let everyone out first and go through the doorway and then stop and look back and go, oh, by the way, if you go down there and you see large piles of shit, things live in those. They smell bad, but they're nice. Try not to kill them.
The leader's name is Flurt.
Okay.
I know it sounds weird. You'll know what I'm talking about.
They don't
If you
speak our
see it.
language, so find somebody who might be able to help you with that. But yeah.
I will just tell my guards to stay out of the sewers. Tell the queen get these piles of shit.
Probably for the best. The guards can probably go down there. I mean, we don't want anything to happen to them, but I'd rather the city be safe.
Yeah.
So maybe send the guards anyway. And
the guards go
we've
down-
told them. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
If the guards go down, just tell them to avoid walking through the piles of shit. And continue, Calvio. Sorry, I didn't mean.
No, you're fine. I'm just trying to talk for everyone.
Yeah.
Usually we're bad enough thing. Just they're friendly. Just maybe don't throw ball bearings at them. I don't like that.
Oddly specific, but I will be sure to.
Yeah.
Gives you a really odd look and slowly goes back to the paperwork.
Howard awkwardly nods and then leaves.
So, you guys make your way out. Are you anything else you guys are doing on the first day?
I mean, how much time is left in the day?
I mean, it's getting close to evening.
Marsica,
Still
go
open?
buy some arrows.
It's like I think it's like a gold piece for 20 arrows. Definitely buy as many arrows as you want. Just mark off the gold.
Okay, sounds good. I'm just gonna put me back up to 60.
What did Courtney, did Sige want to do anything? You look like you're about to say something.
I don't know if we have time today, just because it's almost evening.
We could stake out the tower.
I mean, or we could actually go, try to relax for a little while. I don't feel like the group has had that in a long time.
Could I go see if there's any better armor or anything like that? Armor.
Oh, sure.
We're going to
Aurealis.
Aurealis.
What are you looking for?
Something that's probably better than the scale mill or something like that I'm wearing. Yes.
Well,
To
Marsica,
Aurealis, where all the
So-
magic shit is.
is it possible?
All right,
Marsica-
I want to do that in Aurealis, actually.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna do that.
Thank you.
Okay.
You guys could talk about it too. Like if Xarrikir, that could be a role playing moment. Like if Xarrikir says, "Hey, I want to look for this," and then as Calvio or as Marsica, you guys can come up and talk to Xarrikir because Xarrikir doesn't know that shit about Aurealis.
Right. I was gonna ask if Marsica would have seen him because she was out getting arrows, So it's possible she would have seen him and then be like, "Do you want to wait until we get to Aurealis? So you might find some better stuff."
Yeah, if there could be better stuff over there, I'll wait.
I would recommend it anyway.
You'll like the way you look.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
This is not men's fucking warehouse.
Lo and behold, I might have to co-opt that as one of the slogans for one of the shops.
God damn it. Magic warehouse.
It's an Aurealis run by Eric Okra. Pins warehouse.
Oh,
You'll like the way you
my
look.
God. No. Oh, that's awesome. No. Where are you guys going?
Patrick, I hope you're laughing right now when you inevitably watch this video.
Where are you guys going to spend the night then? At this point?
Do we have time to talk to Zerf? Or at least do I have
It's
time to
getting
talk to
evening,
Zerf
you
before we go to
can.
sleep?
And if you guys
Is
would
it like
to.
late evening or early evening?
It's early evening. She's probably having dinner right now.
I mean,
I'll do it tomorrow. We pester her enough.
I mean, we could go. What is the place we always stay at? The Pigeon
Pilgrim and Scroll.
Pilgrim and
and-
Scroll.
And I can't remember the name of the other one. The Sword and Mug.
Which one has more people?
Pilgrim and Scroll by far.
Yeah, that one
Gonna
was
go
the
to
nicer
Pilgrim
one,
Scroll.
right?
Calvio wants to be a ham.
Yeah, I guess we'd probably go to the Pilgrim and Scroll. Get some dinner, maybe have some drinks.
Calvio also wants to get Flint to come.
Make it
For
a hard
music.
on me.
Oh god. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I won't be a ham this time.
No, you can totally do it. What do you want to do? You can try and get him.
No, I just wanted to. I wanted to go somewhere that it didn't matter if it was particularly nice, but somewhere where like a bar that a lot of like of the normal people from Andora are, and like do like, you know, the whole bread and circuses thing where like everyone drinks beer and then Flint and I do cool things and Flint sings songs and I walk around and do like cool magic tricks for people and
Can play the flute.
we do silly things to make people feel good.
Ah, that's. You guys can totally.
Marsica's drinking and
Could turn
watching
into a puppy.
entertained.
So,
She hasn't had a good drink in a while. She's getting a lot.
all right, we're going into the pub.
Marsica's gonna get wasted.
She's stressed, okay? You don't know
Marsica's
what's wrong with her
like
puppy. There's these crazy people out on the loose. Been a lot going on.
So, it's the first time Xarrikir's been to this building. So you all walk around, the four of you guys, leading to this large, 3-story building with a bright red, and hanging from the sign is a small open scroll with a like prayer hands above it. Walking in, this tavern is hustle. All different people from all different walks of life are in this tavern. They're drinking and having a good time. There's currently a dulcimer player in the corner. And yeah, you guys have made it into the
Marsica's straight to like the bar.
Alright,
Damn.
Marsica beelines for the bar.
Calvio and Flint would go to the dulcimer player and say, hey, I know that they're probably paying you to play here tonight, but we would kind of like to play. How much are they paying you to be here tonight?
You see this like youngish woman, and she says, "Oh, I'm getting paid like 3 silver pieces."
3?
Yeah, 3 silver pieces and free room for the night.
How much is a room here?
It's a silver piece, I think.
Huh.
I don't know. I didn't ask.
Oh.
They're giving it to me for free.
Huh. Well, here's 2 gold. We're gonna play now. And have a great night.
Oh, okay. Sure. And she like No roll required or anything. She pockets the 2 gold quickly and is packing up her dulcimer. And you see familiar as Heaven is walking up to the bar. You see familiar Joseph Truon behind the bar, and he sees the dulcimer player packing up. He's like, "Hey, wait a minute! Where are you going? Wait!
We got you.
I paid her good money to play this evening." And all
Calvio
people are starting to be like, "Where's the music?"
Calvio walks over to the bar and says, "Don't worry, you'll like this." And he puts a gold on the counter and hands it to him and said, "That's for your trouble."
He takes it and he pockets it, and he's like, "All right, now let her entertain the customers. There's a lot here tonight."
Assuming at this point Flint would just start playing at some point during all of this.
Go ahead. So you watch as Flint walks up onto the stage. Is Xarrikir following?
Yes.
All right, Xarrikir is following with his flute. And Flint pulls out his joban and strums a chord. And Calvio, since you have Flint's sheet, go ahead and roll me a performance check for Flint.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
I'm helping.
Can I roll it with an actual dice? Do I have to roll it in his?
You can roll it with an actual dice. And then
okay.
You can.
Oh god, his modifier is
advantage.
Stupid.
Yeah, you can roll it with advantage since Xarrikir is there helping you. He's playing flute as well.
I'm really glad that I have advantage. Although that wouldn't have been bad. Wow, 27.
27.
Well,
So,
he's got a plus fucking 10!
There's, from the instant just strum, the room goes quiet, and everybody turns their head towards Flint. Xarrikir, you play a slight flourish on the flute for added effect. What does Calvio do?
Like, I'm picturing like Devil Went Down to Georgia thing because of my character.
A little bit like that. Yes.
So, Calvio would walk back over to the front of them while they're kind of like playing, and he would say, "Good evening, Andora. We're so happy that all of you are here today, and at this wonderful evening. We wish to entertain you with some music, some mystery," and then Calvio just like snaps and a card appears in his hand from nowhere.
Yes. There's a
And
huge
magic tricks as a wizard
from the crowd. What was that, Shane?
Tricks as a...
I mean, my sleight of hand's stupid, and I have a deck of cards. I've done this before. I hope
I'm
it's
not
okay.
even gonna make you roll.
Okay, and then Calvio says, and like starts flipping the card through his fingers, and he says, "We might even show you some things that you can't believe." And then he just does this, and the card just disappears, and says, "But for now, enjoy your evening, enjoy the lovely music, and first round's on me."
Marsica, when he says that, it's like, yeah.
At the first rounds on me, there are cheers, and Joseph Truon in the back is like, and everybody's just like, yeah, and the serving maids are just like, and they quickly, and they're all just like raising their hands, and they're quickly moving around and bringing drinks and cheering. And Flint starts off with a folk tune from Bulbodir that was learned from his parents, and Xarrikir plays along, following, improvising, and the evening goes on as such, playing folk songs known to Andora, Bulbodir, and a few that Calvio would recognize the tunes to, but would know different words for them. Orlin. So.
Oh. That's cool.
Marsica. How many drinks are you going to drink this evening? How much gold are you going to spend on booze? They have, at this inn, after your first drink, Joseph Truwan would actually lean in and say, I just learned of something. Friend from Bulbo. It's called Dragon's Rest.
Very.
So, Sige, in all the commotion, he probably would have just like joined Marsica at the bar, been like paying attention to everything, but just joined her.
You'll get one
And
for
he
my
would've-
friend here too.
He would have peeked up at Dragon's Fire and been like, really?
He kind of like looks and realizes he's like, oh, yes.
Put it on my tab.
Oh, Dragon's Fire. It's a gold piece. If you want 2 of them, it's gold.
Oh, no, keep it coming.
Right. You might change your mind after the first one.
Oh, well, I guess that's fair. Give us the first one, and then I'll let you know if we want more.
So, you see him quickly, he pulls out a couple of drinks and pours them into, like, a couple of bottles and pours them into this shot. And he says, and he pulls them and puts them in front of you two. And then as Calvio and Flint and them are all performing, strumming chords in the background, he would say, you all know magic, right? Care for a light? Sige have druidcraft.
No.
Ah, dude.
I know. The only thing Sige could do would be to freeze it.
Yeah, I don't. Marsica's like, yeah, unfortunately, that's the one thing I can't do.
Fair enough. What is Sige gonna do?
Is Calvio currently like still doing his thing on stage?
Like walking around and mingling, you probably could get my attention.
You can
Yeah,
get
it would be
his
like, we'd be like, hey Calvio.
I'll be right back. Then Calvio walks over.
Apparently our drinks. Oh, sorry.
No, and
Apparently
as Calvio comes over. Oh, sorry, go for it, Courtney.
Oh, you're good. I was just gonna say, apparently our drinks need some light.
What?
You have
Really?
to fire.
I can have as much fire as you'd like to have. How much
Just a
fire do
little
you
bit.
need?
I know, no, not a lot. Just a little bit, just on the tops
I'm
of
just
these
kidding.
small drinks.
Of course. And Calvio would like snap and have like a little bit of fire like floating above his finger,
Alright.
and then
Oh,
like
God.
on top of both of them.
And you watch as on both of these there's a small burst of flame, and then they die down into this. On the top of it, it's a small royal of blue flame on top of it. And he says, should be ready to drink now.
Okay.
That's a
Right?
good one.
Yeah.
Where did you learn that?
A friend of mine from Bulbo Deer came, actually. Got it.
I feel like
What's it called?
Sige.
Shot.
Oh yeah, Sige would like pick up the shot
Yeah,
and be like, here you go, Marsica.
Yeah, cheers.
Throw 'em back.
I need both of you to make me Constitution saving throws as you feel
Yeah.
this warm liquid just enter your body, and this is the warmest you feel ever.
Oh,
for a
so warm and
moment.
fuzzy inside.
Glorious feeling. Sige,
Oh,
you're a
God.
little uncomfortable. You're used to being a little cold, but this is just an immense warm feeling. What is your Constitution saving throw? What is the save?
Mine was a 15.
Mine was 8.
15 was the DC. Marsica,
I
you
just-
take. Oh, go for it, Shane.
I was gonna say, like, it's gonna be like how Marsica, like, how take his drink and like, Dagger! Bam!
That's so basically Marsica takes this drink and it's the best feeling you've had in a long time, and you go, this is great. And your head, like, and you see is like Marsica is passed out drunk on there. Sige, you are You are intoxicated, and you feel a little shaky, but you're still up, and you're like, wow, this is probably the drunkest Siga's been.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was like, wow, that's probably the most Siga's ever had to drink. Sige would probably look at the bartender and be like, huh, dragon's fire. Okay. And then you'd see him like let out a little puff of like icy air.
It's like,
Calvio was just like sitting here like, huh. You know, I was gonna ask for one of those. I think I'm okay now.
it's really good. It's not for the faint of heart, but it does taste amazing.
As
I will agree with that one. Poor Marsica's night ended real early.
as much as I'd like to partake,
She probably had a
I
couple drinks before that too.
Oh yeah.
I know about how the common folk are around here, and I think I'll keep my wit.
You know, for you, that's probably a good idea.
Oh, nothing. I just know how rowdy it gets sometimes.
Give your
By the
friend
way-
about 30 minutes to an hour. If you don't mind, you could move her to one of the tables, or even up to a room
Oh,
if
of
you're
course.
hoping to stay here.
That's what I was going to talk about.
Yeah, no
how much how much would it be for us to partake in a couple of rooms?
Depends on how fancy you want your rooms to be. 2 to a room is 5 silver. 3 to a room is 1 silver.
Oh, you said 5 silver for 2 to a room?
2 to a room. There's too many
we can
people
do
here
2 to a room.
tonight to offer the 1 to a room.
That's fine.
That's-
We can do 2 to a room for all of us. And then somebody's just lucky enough to have one person in the...
Oh, Flint will stay here with you. He's probably going to be drinking too.
Oh, dope! Great!
At this point,
Fantastic.
after you guys are a little bit into your evening, this is about when Kakira would show up after a long day's work.
I'm assuming
I
we're
feel
all
like,
like...
yeah, I feel like Sige would probably be the loudest. You've heard Sige with being, you know, slightly tipsy. He'd be like, Kakira! Which would be really out of the norm for Sige to be that
I feel like the
outgoing.
Kind of, like, taken aback and like, oh wow. They're like really surprised with how much partying they're doing.
He would be like, Kakira, come on over to the bar!
And I think he would walk over there hesitantly.
That's fair.
Be like, so there's a drink here. It's called Dragon's Breath. Do you wanna give it a try?
No, I think I'll be okay.
Nah, it's okay. And Sige asked the bartender to come over and make one for Kakira.
Let's make another one.
I don't need it. It's fine.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It was great. Marsica had one. She's doing great. She's right there. Like,
Wait, is Marsica just like passed out?
Oh yeah.
yeah, we probably haven't moved you yet.
I don't think Marsica's been moved yet.
Straight up on the bar, like...
Like hair just a mess on the bar and.
Kakira looks and she's just like, no, I really don't.
No, Kakira, you have to have it. Here, Calvio, light this one on fire.
No.
The bartender's finishing, done with it, he kind of puts it up.
Calvio just like,
It's like
again, and lights it.
Same thing happens. All royally blue flame on the top of it.
It's delicious. Don't worry, Marsica had a few more before she had this one. You'll be fine.
Kira's just like looking at Marsica and looking at Legend and looking at she's like, I really don't think this is a good idea.
Oh, you'll be
Yeah,
fine.
my character's not that smart, so if he's gonna try to get one.
So Xarrikir walks over at this point. He takes a break from the flute.
Kakira picks it up and just like hands it to Xarrikir as he comes over.
God damn it.
No, friend, that one is yours.
No.
Thank you. And like, Siga's like, yeah.
This is not for me.
I feel like Sige would like grab Kakira and be like, "Come on, it'll be good for you. It'll loosen you up a little bit. You've had a long day."
Kira looks over at Calvio like, what is happening?
What? Can't you see a good time when it slaps you in the face?
Oh god. Alright,
What would
so
Patrick decide as Kakira? What would Patrick do?
really stubborn. I feel like he would stand his ground on this. I don't know. You know what, screw it.
Just roll a dice.
Yeah, roll dice.
Yeah, okay. Good idea.
If it's 11 or up, yes. If it's 10 or below, no.
Alright! She's doing it! Alright, you're right. I don't let loose enough. I'm just shot.
Yeah.
Takes the shot. Make me a Constitution saving throw for Kakira.
Oh, Kakira got a 17.
Oh,
Yeah.
so Kakira can hold her alcohol.
Yes.
Nice.
And she takes the shot, chugs it back, and Akira's definitely intoxicated, feeling it, but she's up.
She's like, woo!
Calvio just like nods, gives like the stank face nod, like, oh, impressive.
You're garnering a few looks from the other people around, and as Kakira takes a drink, a few people were like, "Yeah!" So Xarrikir is up at this point. Is Xarrikir gonna get one of these?
Yes.
Alright. Same thing going through. Xarrikir, the shot is put in front of you. Take it back and chug it. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw. I should have given Sige advantage because, dragon, but...
That would have been funny.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking the cold would like.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
I got a nat 20.
Damn.
What's the
Wow.
total? What's the total for Constitution?
24.
24. Right.
No.
Okay.
So you're intoxicated, you feel it a little bit, but not to the point where you're gonna have disadvantage on saving throws and such like Sige and Kakira. Right?
Alright.
You feel it a bit. And you're like, this is good. However, Xarrikir responds to that.
Yeah. My character's probably gonna get another one.
Just not knowing any better.
Yeah.
I feel like at that
No.
point Sige would like go, feeling brave tonight.
The bartender would look at you and say, I normally only limit this one per customer because that is the normal, pointing towards Kakira. He's like, that is the normal reaction.
Towards
So you
Marsica.
can handle this.
Well, we won't know unless we try, now will we?
Okay. And make sure you guys are paying the gold.
Oh, definitely.
But he
Calvio
comes in-
would, at this point would be like, all bets, does he pass out or does he make it?
Are you saying that towards the whole
Yes.
the whole room? Everybody is just screaming out bets at this point, and Flint is just playing and laughing in the background. And they're just like, God, he's gonna fall on his face, ain't no way! Nobody can take more than one of those! And then other people's like, no, he can do it, he can do it! So, pours another drink for you, and hands it to you. What do you do?
I'm gonna drink it.
Shoot it back.
Yep.
Make me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay. But you didn't get disadvantage like
It's still
the
the
other guy.
second drink of this thing, man.
That is going to be a 16.
Now you are intoxicated and have disadvantage on saving throws and such, but you're still up.
Okay.
Still holding up, like.
Now you do even more stupid, so let's go for another.
Oh
Oh my god!
He looks at you, What do you say to him in your drunken state?
Well, that was really. Let's try another.
I feel like even Sige would step in and be like, "Oh, whoa, whoa! It's two not enough for you? Are you?"
No.
I don't want to carry both of you up to a room.
Kakira's like, no, let it happen. He wants to do it.
Kakira, not now.
Make me
Calvio
persuasion
behind
check with
Xarrikir is like-
disadvantage, Xarrikir. Oh, behind Xarrikir. Yeah, make me a persuasion check with disadvantage with the bartender.
With me?
Yeah. Slightly high DC because if Calvio's behind. Like,
That is going to be a 16.
16. Oh man, that would just
Oh,
be on the cusp.
8.
What? Shane, you keep cutting in and out, man.
Yeah, it's iffy right now for me at least.
It's iffy.
I
Yeah.
don't know why.
It's
I
weird.
have no idea why. It's so strange.
I rolled an 8 with an plus 8.
With a +8 for 16. He would say, he'd be like, he kind of looks towards your friends. And he kind of shrugs. Kakira's a yes.
He's like, yeah, let him do it.
Calvio's a no.
Siga's like, "Are you sure?"
Yes! I am positive.
Dude.
Yes.
Sige is at this point a little too drunk to really run interference, so he's like, "I mean, okay, if that's what you want to do."
It's 2 yes. So the bartender shrugs and goes, "Okay," and pours the drink. He looks questioningly at Calvio and say, "Care for the light?"
Calvio just like,
Alright. He does that. Light it. And it comes down into this boiling blue light. It's a higher DC at 2. And I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw with this.
So, this was awesome, alright. I rolled both my dice. One of them was a natural 20, the other one was a natural 1.
Perfect.
Yes! So, you take the drink and you feel again this great, it's almost like you feel it down to the tips of your toes and fingertips, just the warmth emanating. And then it's black. You all watch as Xarrikir takes the drink and just slumps onto the floor.
Well,
crumples like a
can't
bag
say I
of
didn't
potatoes.
see that happening.
I was wondering how many it was gonna take.
Yeah, well,
I'm really
The,
glad that didn't happen to me.
The bartender would look and say, "Now I just got a wonderful idea." He gets a chalkboard and he pins it up. You watch it for the next 5 minutes. He gets a sign and says, "Record of Dragon's Fire," and he says 3. And he pins that
hold
up
the
on
record.
wall.
that's a game.
That's hilarious.
Yep.
That is a game.
So, wrapping things up a bit, you all eventually, after about an hour, Heaven and Xarrikir, or Marsica and Xarrikir, wake up. You got a bit of a headache, but you eventually all find your ways to bed, crashing at the Pilgrim's Scroll this evening, and you all have great night rest.
It was a barkeeper.
Oh, yeah, go for it, Calvio.
So I would go up to the barkeeper, kind of as it quiets down, and says, "Well, was business a bit better tonight?"
It was. That was quite the show.
Well,
They all
we
had
try
a
to.
lot of drink.
Yeah. How much do I owe you for that first round? Are you sure?
Yes, you've brought in a lot of money. They wouldn't have spent near as much.
Well, I'm glad we could at least bring a little life tonight. I know, at least for our group, we needed the break.
It's good to have a show.
Yeah.
Dulcimer players are nice. They hold their own. But people will be telling tales of this.
Well, next we come back, hopefully that number's a little higher, and our friend Xarrikir will have to work up a little bit of courage for that one.
If you give me a heads up, fudge the number.
Ah,
Mm.
gotcha.
So,
Calvio would hit the counter twice and say, "We'll see you in the morning."
he knocks twice and goes about his business. Counter it. You guys all head to bed, and for the first time in a long time, sleep soundly. Dreams.
You
Wake up.
Aurelius.
You wake up to the cry of the rooster of the many outlying farms side of, and the din of people beginning their day. Now the beginning of the second day in Andora, what are you guys wanting to do today?
Zerf.
Zerf. Does Kakira still have to help the, Okay.
Expedite the process. She's probably shaved it down so that it's only going to take like 4 days. So it's up to you guys. Like, the longer she spends, the less time it'll take. Oh, she's reduced the total time to 5 days now instead of 7.
Oh, okay. We'll see what
Uh,
Zerf says to us.
Yeah.
So will Kakira go about her business? Go help.
Yeah. She'll go help, and then if we need to, we can go get her.
Flint would say, I'm going to go see to more things with the fort and follow up on some leads. If you do end up going to Orialis, don't wait up for me. If you find a cure, or you'll bring it back to me.
Of course.
Or I can the way to come to you. I have some business with a new form of magic and bringing out a few things.
That is still cool. Some gift you have. So I guess we'll all head to Zerf then.
Starting to cut out on mine as well, Dave. A little bit. But I know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
David just
Uh-oh.
You're freezing.
It's gonna hurt, like, going through all
Yeah,
of
it's going
them.
around all of you guys in the house.
Yep.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
It's better.
Okay. That was weird.
So,
Yeah, that's internet.
you guys make your way to Zerf, go through the familiar motions of Gilbert at the door. He brings you in, and Zerf makes her way down to the landing and saying, "Oh, so I heard some news that you dealt with what was in the sewers. Care to share?"
Calvio looks at Xarrikir and is like, "Oh, so you don't want to word bomb it to Zerf, but you go to the guards."
She looks quizzically at Xarrikir.
well, you don't let me last time, though.
No, this time it's fine. Go ahead, by all means.
So I'm gonna say what I said last time, pretty much.
What did you
Yeah.
say it was called?
It's
Oh,
No,
and now
real
he's
robot-y.
got the
Lesser Cyprius.
freezies.
Do you have any other like web browsers that are running in the background on your computer?
I have the roll 20, your Twitch up, the watch, and that Discord.
Maybe we're not actively using the roll 20. Find the things that you don't really need. Out of we can keep the roll.
Yeah.
Fitting what you.
Yeah, and also if I close the thing, I treat goes. So.
Weird.
So, she takes a minute. She writes it down. I have to look into that. That's concerning. They were able to pass through the veil and reach into the porch.
Yeah. The alchemist is a little bit concerning as well. Especially since they were in Andora not too long ago.
Oh. Sige, excuse me, would want to ask Zerf if she had any contacts in Sanctuary Grove that she could maybe send a message to since we're here.
Not anyone that currently resides there. I visited a few times and made some acquaintance with those nearby. I would have to go myself.
You don't have to go yourself. But yeah, I just want to let them know that I have seen their lost prince Galadriel. And I realized I hadn't let them know yet.
Yes, I'll find someone to send a message to. Is this something that should be protected by magical means? Because I could
That would
have words
probably
sent
be a
by
good idea.
pigeon. Very well.
That would be very helpful. Just in case.
I'll see who I know. I'll go through my notes that I met. Recorded letter.
Thank you.
Really welcome. So I have to find a way to help with some warding. I have to speak with Deacons. You have anything else for me?
Well, I had a thought the other day, but we can get to that. That's more of pleasure than business. The Menders took an interest when we were chatting with them about the Deadwood and the affliction that our friends got. They mentioned that I wore a suit, and that is what prevented me from getting the affliction. I didn't mention who owned the suit by name. Discretion is kind of the business here. But they were interested in it. They originally said to bring the suit, although I tend to not like that option. I was wondering if maybe you had any more notes on the suit since we got back, or if we all pretty much know the same thing.
What I've seen is whatever fabric this is, it seems like wherever there would be seams, there's strange material that coats it. This isn't my area of expertise. The more I'm looking into this, and I wonder if the artificers in Aurealis may have a better use for it.
If you trust them to continue the research, I don't mind.
If this leads me into my next. I did speak with Deacon Zinlin. He would allow to use my circle, travel there, with the caveat that do him a favor. Not sure what it is. He can give him the go-ahead, and he will send you a message. But if you pass the suit off to him, he'll know where.
That sounds relatively reasonable. We could do him a favor for letting us travel so quickly. Fang seems to be getting a bit worse as we go, and so we would like to get there sooner rather than later. I did have a... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Do you wish to travel today? Tomorrow? I need to know for planning on research purposes because... active testing.
Do you guys want to go today or tomorrow?
We're waiting for Kakira to be done with helping the Menders with the cure. So as soon as she's done there, we're ready to go.
That's a few days, though. Do you guys want to wait the full time so that it's just like problem solved, or the longer we wait, the harder it's probably going to be for Fang, Xarrikir, and Flint.
Yeah. If we give Kakira one more day, how much time does that shave off for the
2
cure?
more days left after the would be a total of bringing
That's like
it
half
down
the
to
time.
4 days. Cut down.
Yeah, that's like half the time. Yeah, I think we can wait one more day.
Yeah.
You guys go about doing that. Burr says, "Is there anything else you need from me? You come on the morrow. I will be ready. Do you know about what time?"
I assume in the morning.
This thing in the morning is probably have me cast that spell.
Yeah.
Accident.
Yeah, I know that feeling. If we're all done with business, I have a more of an interest to ask you about and get your thoughts on it.
Okay.
Calvio would look to the group and say, if you guys want to go somewhere else while I'm chatting, you're welcome to. You don't have to stick around and wait for me.
Marsica's gonna be like, I'll be back at the inn and just like go take a nap or something.
Sleeping off your headache.
Not feeling great.
Yep. Xarrikir would have the worst headache by far. But,
Yeah, I'll probably try to go like to a quiet place and lay down.
Sounds good. Making your way
Coffee,
back.
maybe.
Yeah. Is Sige going back to the inn as well?
Always wait around, watch the magic nerds talk.
Yeah, so you can probably stick around for the magic.
Okay.
He doesn't feel the need to go back to the inn.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
So, as you all depart and make your way out, Zerf would say, so what is this inquiry idea?
So, as I mentioned to you before, I was more concerned after our last bit in the dungeon in Deadwood about losing all of my spells and, kind of getting that useless feeling. And so an idea came across. What if I inlaid spell scrolls into my coat? That was my first thought. And then I thought on it, and it's not much better than just having spell scrolls around. They're just in my coat. And then I got the thought, maybe I make my coat my spell book.
That will certainly be unique. I never would have thought about something like that.
Well,
I don't see why it wouldn't work.
I just, I don't know how to go about turning fabric into a focus or a book.
Well, you don't need the fabric as a focus, you just need it written in, I guess you have, there's a few ways to go about it that I can see. Do you have any knowledge of embroidery?
No. But I'm good with my hands.
If you're good with your hands, you could learn, and you could, perhaps, it would be painstaking. take a very long time, but you could perhaps sew the spells into the fabric of the coat using a... if you wanted to be more discreet, have a secret flap or something, or if you wanted to be less so, probably a little bit easier would be the latter. A lighter thread of sorts. That might work. Or, you could get some sort of permanent ink if you have like a secret flap, sew the pages together within this inline, and then when you prepare your spells in the morning, take this flap off and go through the ink. That's also a possibility. That's not very far out. You could even take the pages out of your current book and sew them together in that way, but you'd be destroying a perfectly good book. And
Good
not
spell
recommend
book.
that.
No.
Very stressful.
No.
thing.
Yes. What I was kind of thinking was, like, you know how I have these, like, spell circles with just seeming, you know, runes, you know. What if,
Fabulous art.
instead... Oh, thank you. What if instead of the runes, I put the spells in the circles? And seemingly, you know, it would be like that. But I could come up with my own code or language, if you will. So it just looks like a bunch of gobbledygook.
I would recommend, if it's going to be that obvious or that readily seeable, you would definitely need your own code, or any wizard could.
Of course.
That would work. I don't see why not. You could inscribe it with a fine ink in the circles you already have, or you can commission a new cloak, make it yourself. This is definitely possible. It would take a fine hand.
Sure. I had one more idea.
Okay?
This one's kind of far-fetched and out there, but you never know. What if I got a needle and some fine ink and kind of like punctured on my skin and put ink into my skin in a way that it was the same circles, and so I would always have that with me.
I mean, tattoos.
Oh, I didn't know if they knew tattoos were a thing or not. Yeah, a tattoo.
That is also a great idea. There was a famed wizard ages ago that said to once do that. It keeps people from stealing the spellbook.
And I don't have to keep up with it. I just have to keep up with me.
If you wish to do that, you may seek out Ogre Vale. There is a famed tattoo artist.
Oh.
You might be able to.
Tattooing. I think I'll start with the coat first. But the tattoo is a good idea. I didn't know they knew what tattoos were.
Oh yeah, they definitely. Andora is a pretty like prim and proper place where people are pretty straight cut and they don't have any tattoos. But you would notice like out in the shanty towns or in the like the poorer parts, there would be like small tattoo stuff that you would have noticed.
Okay. That's fair.
There's a few rudimentary tattoo artists around Andora, if that's something you guys are interested in.
Can dragons get tattoos?
If you find the right materials. Zerf would speak up at this point, and say, I believe, also, now that I'm thinking about it, if you bring him gems, he claims he can imbue some sort of magic tattoo.
Oh.
A rumor I heard.
Like these kinds of gems? And Calvio takes out like the bag of gems that he has.
Precisely. Those types of gems. Just make sure they're crushed.
Oh, they have to be crushed. Okay, does he crush them or do we have to bring them crushed?
Find a jeweler. They know how to crush them.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Specific. I'm not entirely sure, but he calls for a specific gem.
Oh, well, if we find out, I'll be sure to take notes for you.
it proves to be
Well, I
true,
suppose
definitely let me know. I would be very interested in this type of magic.
we will let you know. Well, I suppose I'm off to find an embroider. Do you have one around here that you suggest that wouldn't ask questions per se?
I'm sad that I do not. I have not had need of changing.
Yeah, that's fair.
These robes were actually gifted to me. Graduated from Sophrai's.
I'm sure someone knows someone in this town. We'll figure it
Somebody knows somebody who knows somebody, right? That's how this town works.
It's a big city after all.
Yeah. Calvio would smile at the graduation gift and be like, "Wizards in their robes, right?"
Yes.
Well, unless something comes up, I suppose we'll see you in the morning.
So as you guys are leaving, since Xarrikir and Marsica are sleeping things off, is there anything Sige would like to do before searching for murdering?
Sige,
We also don't have to do that here. We can totally do that in Oriala.
yeah. I mean, Sige still wanted to go by the zoo, but Sige knows that Marsica wants to go. So Sige
You
won't
could go wake
without
her ass
Marsica.
up. Hey, I don't care
Yeah,
if you
you
have a
should.
hangover.
We could also go to the tower as well.
That's
We
all
missed
the way
the
on the
weekend.
other side of the city.
It's in the morning. We've got all damn day.
Yeah, that's fair. I guess we could go if Calvio wanted to go out to the tower. We could just let them sleep and
Sure.
go
Why the hell
look.
not?
Then we
what
can
Sige
come back
wants
and
to do as well.
go to the zoo later. Yeah, that's fine with me.
So you guys eventually make your way over towards the tower, the large, decrepit, several-story building with the side of it sheared off in rubble, and a large "No trespassing."
And this was where we saw the masked,
Saw a
like
fellow
group.
in a masquerade mask.
Yeah, that Sige recognizes. Okay.
You guys would have been around long enough and talked to enough people to know that that is the hallmark of this life field.
Okay, I was gonna say Sige was probably like ask around and see what anybody knew about the tower and people were there. Well, do you want to look inside?
Do you want me to look inside?
I guess you might have a better chance than I would. Unless...
I mean, you could just come with me.
Yeah, Sige will go. I guess you would have a better chance at getting in there without getting caught. Unless... And then that would be the last thing you would hear. And then you would just hear... Meow.
So,
And
you
there
guys
would
have a few
be-
moments to act before guards start to take notice.
And then there would be a little black cat by your feet. And then I would try and go in the fence. Can I fit?
Yeah.
Calvio would
Definitely.
just cast invisibility at this point.
Okay. It is like a small fence around. The cat can easily get through. You'd have to make an acrobatics check to get over the fence. Oh, it's gonna make me up.
16?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Pull yourself up. You find a few knot holes. And a bit of dust. Escapes from her puffs up. You see down at the bottom, looking around, there is a wooden door with iron bars that hold down at the very bottom. You guys going to make your way down there?
Yeah, Sige would start to like make his way down there, and you hear
I would definitely follow.
Make your way down. Come up against the door.
Why are they always locked?
Sige would start looking around, seeing if there was any place like close by that there would be a key, or any way, a different way to get in, or a different entrance, or anything like that.
Make me a perception.
While she's doing that, can I just try to pick the damn lock?
Of course. Make me a Thieves' Tools check.
I can do that.
Did you say investigation
Perception.
or
With advantage because you have keen senses as a cat.
This just adds my proficiency bonus, right?
Yep. Efficiency and dexterity.
21. Oh, and dexterity?
And dexterity.
25.
Aha! That. Okay.
I was gonna say I got 18.
18 looking around.
On the way.
You don't see any extra entrances. Oh, is Michael heading to work?
Yeah.
Bye, Michael.
Says bye.
You don't see any extra entrances, but you hear Calvio quickly picking through, and Calvio, you realize this is an incredibly complicated lock for what should be. And finally, you're like, oh, and you're like a small bead of sweat when you hit the final tumbler. It opened. And with your perception check, with the creak, the groan, door opening into this long, winding tunnel, you hear just the sound of faint.
You would hear a cat.
I like peek through and see if I see anything.
You hear the same sound.
Do I? And I don't see anything. I guess it's just dark.
It's dark down here. You
was
see a
gonna say,
few. Cats I don't think have dark vision.
No.
But there are a few sconces for torches if you wish to light one and head down the tunnel.
Oh, but I can't do that. I mean, I guess wait, do I have a tinderbox on me? Hang
Wait,
on.
what about your necklace?
I'm invisible.
Oh.
I mean, it's just gonna be like a floating light, just like. Oh, I do have a tinderbox. I guess that doesn't count as botching my invisibility.
Nope. You just hold it. It'd be a floating torch.
Oh.
It'd still be light moving down. The torch wouldn't show up, but the light would with it.
How big is the cat that you are? Like, is it like regular cat?
It's a small cat.
How big is the gem of light in the necklace?
The gem of light is like maybe a few inches across. Like it would be dragging on the ground basically with the cat.
Mm-hmm.
So it wouldn't necessarily be feasible. Yeah. Before we get too much farther, is there anything Marsica and Xarrikir would like to do with this day, or are you guys just along for the ride at this point?
I'm just along for the ride.
Okay. Just want to make sure there's nothing while we go on this like short excursion here. There's nothing you guys want to do.
No, you're good. I'm
They're
good.
napping away their hangovers.
Yeah.
So, Sige, Calvio, begin to make your way down the tunnel.
Sure.
Yeah. I know we heard a thing. Was there anything else? Any like weird smells or nothing else? It's
Good
just
smells,
dark.
surprisingly. It seems like it's going down towards the sewers, but no weird smells.
Oh, not back to the sewers.
Another part.
Okay.
Do I see any kind of markings or anything on the wall?
Make me a perception check.
Oh, that's really good. 22.
Oh, wait, as a rogue. Yeah, he's 22 with the perception check. Do you know thieves can't?
Yes, I do. That's why I asked.
Yep. You see a small, down at, like, it's really hard to see. Right as you enter this doorway, down at the bottom of the brick wall, you see etched in a little bit a circle with an S in the middle of it, meaning safety. Safety for thieves.
Huh. Does this put me at ease a bit?
Not necessarily. As a rogue, you would know that it probably means safety for those that are a member of their group, but it might mean something else for those not a member. But you do know thieves can't, and you are a rogue, so you may be able to talk your way.
Okay. Has Sige told me anything about this life view?
I mean, Sige would have told you, what he could have about this life view. They probably would have, I'm assuming, would have chatted about it on the walkover. Just kind of remembering everything.
They seem to be vigilantes that have apparently lit some fires at some aristocratic homes, and they steal from the rich, give to the poor, sort of thing, and they run around with these things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I had mentioned how they tried to invite a friend of mine that came with me to the city.
Okay, so you pretty much told me all the bits. You know.
That
Okay,
I know.
cool. Then, yeah, sure, we'll continue down. I'm still invisible, so...
So, you guys make your way down. A few moments go past, and all of a sudden, this creature comes out from behind, like, dropping from the ceiling. I need you, the both of you, to roll initiative.
Oh, it can still see me, even though I'm invisible?
It's up to you guys. I mean, you can wait and watch it for a second. There's still initiative. It's what
Okay,
you guys
okay.
do.
Okay, yeah, okay,
It
that's
doesn't
fair.
see you, but this thing just goes, whoa.
I got a 16.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I probably should tell you what I have. Yeah, that's useful. 15.
15, 16, 15. Sige, you're up first as a cat. This large monster, like huge muscles, just jumps down. It's like, ah.
Well,
What are you doing as cat?
yeah, are there any, like, little places off to the side that I can, like, squish
Yeah,
myself
there's like
into?
a few small rocks you can try and like squish and hide behind if you want.
Yeah, I'm
Go
gonna
make
try
me a high
and,
check.
a sneaky sneak, a stealth check. Ah! Where's my cat is be sneaky. That's a 21. Be sneaky cat.
Nice. Very sneaky cat. You hide behind quickly and like hiding behind some rocks. Cal, are you doing anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I'm just trying to hide
Okay,
and stay out of the way.
Calvio, you're up. What are you doing? This big hulking monster just. Ah!
Is it looking at me? Just like straight up
it's
at me?
looking like right down the hallway.
But it doesn't look like it's looking at
Doesn't
me.
look like it's looking at you. It's looking down the hallway.
Is it within like melee range of me?
Yeah, currently. You can get within melee range if you want to. It's maybe like a few feet past melee range.
No, I don't want to be in melee range just yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no.
No, so I'll back up a little bit so I'm not in melee range. And then Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. On this thing's turn, you watch as it stays still. And initiative is done as you begin to realize, oh, this is fake. And you
God damn it.
expect for a moment.
I feel like after a moment, Sige would like peek his head out, and then like realizing it's fake, like he'd be all like kind of fluff ball, but then would quickly realize like, oh, it's fake, and like kind of like be embarrassed and try and like let his fur come back down.
Oh my God. And you notice a little bit off in the distance, this thing that keeps making the kind of sound. You see that there's this mechanism of water going through, like pouring from a trickle, and it's creating this large creaking sound going through the cavern.
Interesting.
You guys continue forward?
Sure, why the hell not?
Yeah. There wasn't like never mind. We'll just keep going.
Okay.
If I see any more thieves' cant as we go,
Making perception check as you go.
26. I rolled a nat
Nice.
20.
So you come to a fork in the road, and because of your thieves' cant, you know which direction to take. It tells you to point towards where they're safety. It's at this point. What are your guys' passive perceptions?
16.
18.
You walk a few more minutes down, and all of a sudden, behind Calvio, because you were actually no, you're invisible right now. It doesn't matter. That's right. Make me a stealth check with advantage. Oh, what's that?
I'm good at this.
Okay.
That was a good one. That was almost as high as it gets. 26.
Nice. Nice. As you were walking down farther, you hear someone speak up from behind you all. And a voice familiar to Sige saying, I don't understand how a cat set that off to be speaking to someone else. He would say, Luna, are you there? Did you set this off? Are you playing jokes on me again? Are you guys gonna
I was
Sige
staying
look.
quiet as fuck.
Sige's just cat.
Are you gonna look?
You know, maybe at the recognition of the voice, maybe Sige would take a quick glance.
David, go ahead and describe LR since he was your.
Oh,
God damn it!
your person.
Oh shit. Okay, give me a second.
I believe he was an elf, right?
Who is this?
Okay.
David made another character a long time ago to help bring part of Sige's backstory to bring her into, or him into.
I didn't describe LR in my backstory. I just made the backstory because that makes damn sense.
You've got the Hero Forge video.
Yep.
That is,
Yep. That's what I'm going to right
He's trying to
now.
find it.
Heroes. LR. Okay. So. Load, please.
Oh, that's right.
Who's an elf? Half elf? Half elf? Half elf. Yeah, half elf. So, LR is a half elf, wearing these light green robes. On his back, you see a quarterstaff.
He's got kind of a goatee thing going on, with like jet black. His hair is a little bit more trimmed than the last time you would have seen him, with it long and kind of disheveled. He's got brown eyes. He's a little bit taller than Calvio.
What's LR's
Yeah.
favorite animal?
LR's favorite animal. Did I write about that?
No. Just make a decision. What would LR's favorite animal be?
We'll go with dog.
And you would see the familiar voice, or you would hear the familiar voice of LR from behind you. And on the upper part of his face, you would see a masquerade mask in this the dog.
I feel like Sige would see this and like internally be so disappointed. And just like, oh no. But at the same time, then it would also click in the back of his brain that he's worried. And he was now he's like, ah shit. One of my friends got wrapped up into this crap.
And then at this, you would see a half-elven woman with a braid of silver hair down to her waist, and she would come out of the shadows with a cat mask, and she would say, "Now keep your trap shut. I don't know if they're actually hiding. That door is open. Something had to get past it. Someone is here. Keep it shut and keep looking. Something's not right." LR kind of stiffens up for a minute. And what are you guys doing?
Well,
Do we continue?
I mean, yeah, we probably just need to.
Are you guys okay if we continue? I don't want
Yeah.
to take the whole.
Yeah.
Are you
I
sure?
feel bad.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, go for
Okay.
it.
I'm down.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Yeah,
let's
might
do
as
it.
well just keep going down the tunnel till we get to the spot, I guess.
To the room where it happens.
It
The room where it
definitely,
happens.
As you continue a little bit farther down, just treading down into this,
I'm definitely paying more attention, and I'm making a point to be quiet.
Oh
both
yeah.
of these two, we'll keep your previous stealth roll of 26. But these two are definitely following the cat because they've noticed it walking farther in. And Luna cocks her head and says, "You're not a cat, are you?
Sige would like
How'd you get in here?"
Sige would like turn his ears like cat ears and then realize make it seem like Sige didn't realize that there was someone behind and like seem slightly startled. But then do the happy cat thing and like purr and pet and rub up against feet and like, oh hi, oh my gosh, and like
Make me a deception check with advantage because Paluna loves cats.
Yes. It's a 19.
She'll say, "Okay, maybe you're a real cat. You're really adorable, but who brought you in here? Oh, you little thing!" And she like kneels down and starts like trying to give you scritches and things. She's like, "This is a dangerous place. We need to take you back. Come with me." He starts trying to lead you back towards the door.
Shoot.
The wiggle thing and like jump, like you want to go down.
Oh, like has she?
Did they pick you up?
Oh yeah, did she like pick me up?
She's trying to hurt you, but you think that she's not afraid to pick you up.
Oh gosh. Siga's like still trying to play like the sweet thing, like like I don't know if I really want to go with you. Like just,
Okay.
maybe
Could I take a ball bearing and like throw it down the hallway behind them?
Yeah. Towards
Not
which
at them.
direction?
I am not attacking them. I am throwing it down the hall.
Question. Are you throwing it down the hall towards the direction you're moving, or where you came from?
Where we came from. Hang on, let me read to make sure. Okay. It says it ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. So
That's totally
I'm not
within your realm.
attacking or casting a spell. Okay.
So you throw this ball bearing, and you hear it go clack, 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 and immediately Paluna, almost as if she had cat ears, moves in that direction. And LR does too. She's like, "Got that? Let's go right now. We need to get them." They bolt down the hallway in that direction.
I was gonna say, and Sige would probably take that as cat moment to bolt in the opposite direction.
Right.
The direction that they were going.
Right. So, you guys walk a few feet down. It's starting to smell a little bit, but not as bad as you would think, as this cavern opens up into this pathway opens up into a large cavern. You see what is somewhat clean water, probably a tributary from the Fragon River, running underneath the city. And there's a pathway, a stone pathway, leading around this like small lake in the center of this. And on the other side, you see some bunks, chests, and all sorts of barrels. And there are currently 3 people sitting around a little makeshift fire, and they all seem to be talking. They don't have their masks, so you would see a dwarvish woman with graying hair at the top, a halfling male, and a human.
Doing none of them look familiar.
Yeah, you don't know.
What are they talking about?
Making a perception check to listen in.
21.
21? Okay.
15 plus 6.
Listening in, you hear them saying, seems like Paluna and LR, this is Gerhilda speaking. It seems like Paluna and LR, heard something. Going to check on them. Meantime, any leads? The target. And, the halfling male will speak up. He says in kind of this, like, almost slimy voice, says, I know you've not liked it at first, but I've heard talk from some people up north, starting to traffic some items. Good to get into business with. Don't like the aristocracy here, but if we could sell to them, okay. Gerhilda's immediately like, no, this is not how this works. Take from them, we're trying to help them. Not common thieves. Halfling fellow. Could be mighty profitable. Kind of at that point that the conversation started to die down.
Are you doing anything in particular around?
No, Sige would have just been listening. So with the sorry, I'm trying to collect my thoughts. With the disease, it was not handed out by the Sly Few, or
No,
what?
it was not. It was not handed out by the Sly Few. No.
Okay, it was a totally different group, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. After listening, Sige probably feels like we've been here long enough. Sige would just kind of be sitting. I feel like Sige would be able to keep track of where Calvio is for the most part. But I don't know because invisibility.
I mean, you're a cat. It's fine.
Okay.
Don't worry about that.
Okay, fine. Yeah. So, Sige would just be like sitting there staring at you, flicking tail. Back and forth. Like,
it's at this point that Luna and LR start coming back into this large cavern, and they take the masks off. You see their faces for who they are, and they begin to make their way over to the congregation.
Does it seem like there's space for more, or is this all of them?
It seems like this is all of them that are here right now. They have a few extra beds, but not many.
Are there any, like, notes or things laying around?
Not where you are. Want to try and get up close? Try a hand check.
I'll try. Why the hell not? That's like my best skill. I'm good at sleight of hand. Yeah, whatever. That'll be fine.
Or you pickpocket any of them or what?
I'm trying to not look at the number so I make this decision.
I would just go with the notes.
Go with the notes? Yeah, I'll go with the notes. Okay. 29.
Oh shit, man.
19
Easily.
plus 10.
Easily. So you get a couple of things. The main one of note is a detailed ledger of which families they've hit and who's next.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Remind me of that, and I will get you that at the later tonight or tomorrow.
I'll just call it Sly Few hit list.
Basically that. And you also
Okay.
get another document that you're able to look through that shows a set of families in need. Mostly, you get the sense that these are mostly families that live in the shanty town.
Okay. Definitely
And then-
will hold on to that.
The halfling fellow will speak up again and say, "Okay, now, Gilhilda, listen to this. If we do join in this business, then that gives us more money, and with us having more money, then it can help the shanty towns more." Gilhilda would speak up and say, "No, then this is my last thing. I don't want to hear about this anymore. That's too much. That's a slippery slope. I don't want to get involved with whatever folk it is you're dealing with these items. Trafficking magic items is a bad..."
Yes.
I want to do things so bad.
What would Calvio do right now? You guys are in a thieves guild. You've snuck into a thieves
Calvio-
guild hideout.
Calvio would kind of move away into a point, and he would know to not talk towards them. He would know to talk towards the wall, so his voice spreads,
Out.
and they can't pinpoint it,
Okay.
and would say, "I agree. Magic items are a touchy business." And then as soon as he says something, he's moving from his spot.
Okay. Immediately, they scramble and quickly, like almost as if this is rehearsed, within the matter of like a second, put their masks on.
Now.
Looking around.
Now. I mean, you know harm.
And Paluna kind of like face palms, and you hear her say, "I don't think it was a cat."
You mean the cat that's right there?
They all look, and they're like, "Okay." And Gerhilda speaks up. Says, "All right, you made your point. Go ahead and show yourself."
I'll be okay. I'm still talking towards the wall and still moving.
Okay. Make me a
So I'm
stealth
never
check
in
with
the same-
advantage doing this.
A stealth check with advantage
advantage,
or disadvantage?
yes.
Advantage? Okay. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23,
Cackle
24.
and rogue.
Wow. They
17 plus
they
7.
rolled a 22 for perception.
Oh
So
Oh.
still, yeah, that's great.
Damn.
And they're just like looking around and saying, "What do you want?"
I want to make sure that the things you are doing are actually for good. It seems like you want to help families, and I'm okay with that. But I don't know how I feel about hurting other people in the process, unless it's worth it. And I start I'm including names from the list in my conversation. Like, I don't know if name from the list is really deserving of this, and maybe you could explain it to me why.
They're kind of like all slump, and they're just like, they find their way to get out of taxes, favors for the kingdom or whatever. Where are those in the shanty towns are kept there? They pay too much, they can't afford it, yet those who are on high can. What we take is a pittance. They can rebuild. Those in the shanty towns can't.
And I'm assuming the plague exacerbated this situation.
Exactly. They need more help now. Pray tell,
How
do
can
you
you-
have another idea? Give us something else. To bring them to justice, because they're holding them there.
If you could think of a group to help you with this situation, what's the first group that comes to mind?
And you hear one of them, the human, they immediately go, "Oh hell, that's the with the Honorbound now. Don't know if we want this attention."
Oh, like he knows, or is he telling me?
He's kind of put two and two together, because there's not many people who can do things, and you're like looking at them. This guy seems to be the most perceptive in the this person, I should say.
That's funny. I think it's very clear that if I wanted to do something, I would have. Can we be on the same page there?
Yes.
Okay. And I'm not doing things right.
Oh.
Okay. Good. I'm glad we're on the same page with this one. What is the end game?
Endgame. Hilda speaks up and thinks, haven't found a way to figure out how to do it, but plan is to find a way to level the playing field. We find a way to get them to pay the taxes that are due. Show that they've been holding back. We need records. We haven't been able to find them yet. We need proof
One
that
meow
they're
if you're
breaking
okay
the
with
law.
this. Oh, one meow if you're okay with this. Two meows if you're not.
I feel like you'd get a happy.
And Paluna goes, "It wasn't a fucking cat!
I
Are
feel
you
like
cat,
then,
please?"
I feel like Sige would then like get up and like watching Paluna to see if she does anything, but kind of like trot up to her and start purring and being cute and doing
She's
cat
like
things.
holding back right now. She's just like, I want to pet you, but I feel really weird about it now because I don't think you're an actual cat.
That'd
I
be a
feel
weird
like-
king.
I feel that Sige would just like sit there at her feet and just look up at her and like blink, but like, yeah, happy cat swish, tail swishes and just.
Oh my god.
So, are they like around a table or a fire?
They're around a small campfire built, or like
Okay.
this fire pit that's built into this stone floor.
So Calvio would walk over to it and like kind of sit in the fire pit.
Nope, keep going.
Okay. And then he would let go of invisibility and say, "So how can we help?"
And they all jump and say, "Bloody hell!"
After that, Sige would go up to LR and just like sit in front of him and stare at him, but in cat irritated when they're just like
Just kind of looking at you.
I'm in pretty much the exact same cat form that he would have seen.
Ah. What was LR's intelligence? You remember?
Oh, that's Builder David. Hang on, I can pull up his character
Oh no,
sheet. Give me a
it
second.
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You rolled really low.
Okay.
He's just looking at you like, what? I
Uh,
feel like I should know what you're trying to.
it was -1 anyway. It's
Yeah, that would have
fine.
been a 6 then. He's just looking at you and like.
I
feel
would
like should
I
know
would
what this means.
see this and I would just be like, ah, you must be LR.
Oh, do I know you?
Well, you don't know me, but I know someone who does know you.
I feel like then at that point, Sige would sigh and like, and then like trot away and go sit by Calvio.
And then
Just, like,
it's at this point
corrupt.
that LR puts 2 and 2 together, and you see just his eyes light up, and he goes, "Sige? Sige, is that you?" Oh, I've missed you. We've been doing great things here. We've helped so many people.
Does he do this often? Does he just word vomit all the time?
I'm trying to decide if at this point Sige would break the wild shape or just like.
Yeah, I am straight up talking to the cat.
So,
Everyone's just talking to the cat.
everyone's just talking to the cat. They say to answer your previous question, Calvio. And this was from months ago. Almost a year ago, I made these notes.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, well, sorry to dredge up old.
No, it's all good.
I mean, full circle, I had to pull out my LR character sheet, so...
Gerhilda would say, "We're pretty sure it is hinged on the Durandis family."
Rondus.
Durandis. They live in Carrigan Plaza. Haven't been able to get past their defenses in their basement. Gotten in a few times, but points towards Sam over the halfling has gotten hurt, so he's out of commission. You can get in. Get the documents. Their basement.
Define hurt.
He's got like bandages all around his arm. Who have been burned.
I would look at the cat, the Sige cat, and say, I don't know if you still can do things, but it might be a
It's been
show
like,
of goodwill.
Effectively, he has full health, but he's just showing.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
okay,
naturally
never mind.
healing by this point. You know what I mean? You
Okay.
could heal
So-
him and make him like fully healed if you want.
I don't
Yeah,
have
it's
anything.
fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't have good things right now. I haven't switched out all my spells.
So, in the meantime, let's go ahead and shift to Marsica.
Sup, Don?
There's a knock at your door.
I guess she would stumble out of bed, probably feeling better, but, you know, a little, taken off guard, because she wouldn't be expecting that, and go answer it.
You would see a fellow in, official uniform. You've seen a few of these people around town, they're couriers. And he says, are you Marsica?
Yeah.
I have a parcel for you.
Okay.
He hands you a sealed parcel, sealed in wax. Looking at it immediately, you see a seal of your family.
Oh. Mommy. Cool. Thank you. Was that it from him?
Yeah, that's it from him.
Once he leaves, I guess you just close the door and go sit on the bed and open the letter.
It is addressed. My dearest Marsica, it's been some time since you've been home, and a few things have changed that are quite interesting. Books have not raided near it. And Father and I are doing well. He did not wish me to write you and bother you about this, but I felt like it was, you know how headstrong your father can be. Taking a contingent of rangers towards the fort around Brigfang Summit. Indeed. There's been some sort of attack. Some monster attacked one of the forts outside of Brigfang. Great black wings. There were survivors in their rebuilding. They managed to stave it off. Something is attacking. If you can, I have heard tales of this Honorbound. I know you've traveled in. I'm part of your, I would expect. If see to this matter, but more importantly, we miss you. Come home, visit. All my love.
Heaven, I don't know if this is in your notes, but Patrick would have this in his notes. The dragon we fought went to Brigfang Summit.
It might actually be in my notes. I did not remember that off the top of my head. Dragon attacks, headed toward...
At least we think it did. We think it did.
I had down headed toward Badlands. I didn't put down Brigfang.
Does Marsica
I'm
have
assuming
a
we would
last
all
name?
talk about that.
I
Huh?
have it in my notes. What's Marsica's last name?
I don't think I came up with a last name for them.
Marsica.
Well,
Marks.
You're about to right now.
Yeah, what's your last name?
Marsica. Hold on. I don't like that. Leori?
Leori.
I like that.
Yeah. I like that one too.
How's it spelled?
Leorie.
It's signed at the bottom. All my love. Feel.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fun. Cool. I guess with that information, she's just gonna stew because she doesn't know where her buddies are at right now.
And you probably know where Xarrikir is.
I do know where Xarrikir is.
And
but
technically, you know where Flint is.
That's
Probably.
true. That's
And
true.
Kakira.
That's also true. Well, Kakira's working with the Menders. I would still just wait till I could get us all back together anyway, so I would probably just wait till...
Are you gonna go speak with Xarrikir at all?
Well, Xarrikir was napping, wasn't he?
I mean, so are you.
Talk to him about it.
Yeah. That's true. Well, I think she would rather just do it all when everybody's together, so that way she doesn't have to, repeat herself whenever
We'll
she's...
wrap things up quick.
Yeah.
She does like the Merida thing where she just goes off into the forest and angrily shoots
They are
arrows
back.
at things. Targets.
I was actually trying to pull up a map so I can see the big map. Do you have a big map,
I
guy?
can go ahead and pull it around.
And a big beak.
Great.
Oh, there's another one.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, where the frick? Oh yeah, okay.
A great
That's
shackle.
what-
Big Fang Summit.
Okay, that's fun. Yeah, she'd definitely be concerned, getting that letter, and then, I don't know, I guess she would have been caught, she's been so busy, she hasn't thought about home, so that letter would also be like, I miss home. So yeah, maybe she would go and just go for a walk around the city. She'd start just little stroll through Andora to clear her mind.
Where is Marsica from again?
Harambin? It's over by Lake
northwest
Roar.
of
Yeah, it's just south of there. It's right on
Okay.
this Lake Roar right here.
Dope. The little triangle. Yeah.
Yeah, the little triangle.
Gotcha.
So, okay, cool. Yeah, that's it.
Xarrikir.
Yes.
There's chains.
Again.
Rattles. You stir awake someone pounding at your door.
They're pounding at my door. I'm gonna grab my mace
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, "Who is it?"
And then you hear the voice of the innkeeper. He says, it's me. Care to speak a moment?"
I lower my mace a little bit and be like, "Come in."
And he slowly opens the door. He says, "There were a few fellows in white cloaks that seemed to be looking for you. I didn't get a good feeling about them, so I sent them away. Storin was one of their names."
That was one of the people that put me on the tree. Okay.
At least
Do you know where they were going?
5 minutes and all shit hits fan.
I feel like that's what Sige says.
I don't know where they were staying. They may go and inquire on this in Gordon Mug. Archery out back.
Do you know why they were asking for me?
They said they had a score to settle, and I said there will be no score settling in my inn.
What do you mean they have a score to settle?
Sure. Ask.
Thank you. My character is gonna go and try to find them.
God damn it, Shane.
All right.
This is what Xarrikir
You're
would do.
fine.
Yeah.
Do what you do, man.
So
To them, they're brothers in arms, and he wants to find out what their quarrel is about with him.
No, you don't have to explain yourself
Yeah,
to
no,
me.
yeah,
Dude. Do what you
yeah.
want.
So you make your way, and with you going to search, where are you searching first?
I'm going to just look around where the inn real quick, see if I can see anything.
Make me a perception check.
That was an 18.
18. You see on a nearby pole, or not a nearby pole, looking around, you don't see where they would have been, but you see, looking back towards the inn, on the wall next to it, there seems to be a paper with a knife stuck into it.
I'm gonna look at it.
It says, "Wear this cloak, calling yourself one of us, yet you do not uphold its tenets. People are meant to live in the light, forcibly if so. Seek us out at the old fort if you wish to talk, settle."
And I'm gonna take that note. Is there anybody nearby?
I mean, there's plenty of just normal people that are out and about.
Like, in any, like, Kakira, anybody like that?
I mean, Heaven is upstairs in her room.
Yeah.
I'm
she went for a walk.
Oh, she
Or I
went
guess
for a
she can-
walk. So
she
you
might be
guys would
heading
probably
out
come
though, if the timing, if it's about
Yeah.
the same time as the letter, so she might still be in the inn.
Yeah, you guys would have come out at about the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna go show Kakira the letter. Marsica.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you repeat the letter to me?
Along the lines of, you wear this cloak in disgrace. Do not uphold its tenets. People are meant to live in the light, forcibly, if needed. Meet us at the old fort if you wish to settle this.
I have a hunch of who it's from. Do you know for sure?
It's from my old group.
That's what I wanted
Would
to
have been
make
signed
sure.
Storing Warner.
Okay.
Those are our favorite white cloaks.
They're favorite ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to do this?
I want to go talk to them to see if I can talk sense into them. They are my old comrades in arms.
Is it only gonna be the two of them? There? We don't know. Okay. Is this something... I feel like... I don't know. I'm on the fence. I feel like if it's just the two guys I know of, we'll probably... Like, we could probably go there and be fine, just the two of us. But...
Just the two of us?
If it happens to be more of them, then we might be in a bit of a pickle.
Can
The dill
always go scope it
pickle?
out.
It might
Sour
be good. Do you have
Dill pickles are pretty sweet. Just saying.
Do you have an opinion either way? Like, would you rather wait for Calvio?
Yes, I would wait to have comrades.
You know, it's about a 2-day journey where you are to the ruins.
Okay.
It would be.
Isn't the fort like right here?
Yeah, that's like a 2-day journey from.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay. Well,
Ugh.
yeah, let's, well, we're gonna have to have a group meeting, because, this is gonna be a fun chat.
Press the red button. Group meeting.
Group meeting! Group meeting!
So,
Emergency!
with that, we'll pan back over to Calvio and Sige.
Dope.
Is there anything else you would like to speak with the Sly Few about?
Well, since they've given us that, Calvio would nod and say, the trick for this to work is for the powers that be not to know the Honorbound is involved. Now, we're not gonna scapegoat you if we get caught. If we get caught, we get caught. That's not how we work.
I've already been scapegoated for these damn arts.
Oh, so you didn't do those.
Oh,
Do you know who did?
they had some terrible paper mache masks. Ours were at least made with some care.
We have some business to attend to that hopefully shouldn't take too long. When we come back, you can count on our assistance with this matter. Try to lay low for a bit, if you would. Let's not draw any more attention to yourselves. And maybe, don't, and Calvio would take out the paper that he took off the desk. Maybe don't work on the hit list for a minute.
What are we to do in the meantime?
Watch,
Can't stay idle.
watch and listen. Information is power. Find out the guy, fucking, I just wrote it. The Gerondis family, yeah. Find out their schedule, where they move, why they go. Time everything. Timing will be key. And I can make myself invisible, but I can't defend myself. It's one or the other. And we have friends who can be things that aren't expected. And I look to the cat friend next to me.
They'll nod.
So,
Time you come.
if you continue,
Try to
sorry.
do so in the dark hour. If not, Luna will take you out the back way.
It's quite the lock you put out front, by the way.
And the human fellow will speak up and say, I made it myself.
Oh! That one gave me a hard time for about 2 seconds, but that's 2 seconds longer than most do.
I'll have to do better next time.
I count on it. One last thing. Should the worst come to worst, get out of the town and make your way to Hordine's hamlet. You will find safety there.
Good to know.
Well, I hope so. I am the Duke after all.
They all just kind of look and they put like their hands to their foreheads, almost in unison. They say, please don't overtax your populace.
I wouldn't dream of it. The point of the Honorbound is to help, not bleed them dry. No, I think you'll find that we have more in common than you think.
It's just a gold piece for tax.
God. Is there anything you need at this moment to help any of the families that are on this? Or is it just gold?
Just gold. Need help with this and caring for those that are recent. Testing.
How much would you need to get by a week?
And gold only.
How many families are you trying to help?
6 of them.
Go here and
6
Sige
in
just
diary.
I will reach into my pocket and take out 6 platinum and hand it to him.
This is Gerhilda.
And say,
This is,
Gerhilda, her, and hand it to her, and say, consider this a gesture of goodwill.
She takes it, holding the 6 platinum in her fingers, and she says, "Thank you." Gives a look towards him. He says, "No, they're to help the families."
Really though, magic items, take my word for it, not the way to go. They just poof on you, and you never see them again. Or they make you grumpy all the time. That's pretty much all they do.
You just see Sige in cat form shaking his head, like closed eyes, like.
No. But with that, they begin to wrap up the conversation. Haluna takes you out a back entrance that leads you directly into the shanty towns.
Oh.
It's quite a trek, but eventually you guys make your way back to the city. A few hours pass. You'll find yourselves back in the tavern once more.
Once, I'm assuming you would have gone like non-invisible at some point, but.
Oh, I was already non-invisible. As soon as I sat at the fire
that's right.
pit, I let it go and scared the shit out of everyone.
I knew that. No, as soon as Polona's gone and we've gotten a little bit and there's no one around, Sige would have gone back to Sige's dragon form instead of cat to go back to the city. And been like, well, that was amusing.
That was definitely fun.
So, is there anything y'all would like to talk to each other about before heading to bed for the evening?
Yeah.
Okay, who's
I'm gonna
first?
show them the letters.
Everybody's.
All right, rock, paper, scissors. Who goes or
You can
whatever
go first.
it is. Oh, we
I
can go
don't
first.
care about
Okay.
rock, paper, scissors.
Okay. So we met this life you. We're talking quietly now.
Oh yeah.
We're
Hush,
talking
hush.
quietly, like we're gonna lean in and be like, so we met this life you.
Make a stealth check. Advantage,
No,
because there's
fucking-
quite a dim.
Oh hey, that's pretty good. Dirty 20.
Nice.
I like my +7.
Now, do I hear it? I'm joking.
Well, you're probably yes, of course you hear it.
We're swapping out languages again as Xarrikir's just like fucking shit.
Oh my god. It was some
Anyway.
shit.
That was
That was
hilarious.
fucking hilarious though.
Oh, Calvio, go for it.
So we met this life you. I guess I'll just cut to the chase. They don't suck. They didn't start the fires. They're not arsonists. Their masks are actually really cool. And I think we can actually help them and Andora at the same time. But it's gonna kind of take a delicate touch, so to speak.
Finessing.
Like, people can't know we're involved, kind of delicate touch, if you catch my drift.
Okay.
But this is all after we get back from Borealis, so I can give more details then about that. Because that's kind of number one right now. Then, unless does Marsica have a weird look at that point?
Well, probably. You can probably tell that she's like. There's a bunch of arguments happening in her head.
Probably would just be like,
Oh no, what happened?
So I got a letter from home. Short story, they want me to go visit. They miss me, which is fair.
That's fair.
Long story is that there's been an attack at the forts outside of Brigfang, and it sounds like our dragon friend has been attacking over there. They specifically, my mother specifically described great black wings.
Ah.
So, they
the one.
asked if I could get all of us to go over there in a timely manner and deal with that, because all of the forts in that area are being attacked. But at the same
That
time,
would
we're
make
also on a time situation when it comes down to Flint, Fang, and Xarrikir? Xarrikir, yeah. So,
And in order to go with the teleport circle, we have to do a favor for
correct.
Deacon Zinlin.
Right. So,
Well,
there's
maybe Zinlin's favor won't be on a timed basis.
Sorry, what was that?
We hope
I
it
was
won't
gonna
be on a
say
timed
maybe
basis.
we can either hope or convince Deacon Zinlin that his favor won't be on a timed basis.
Yeah. But even then, if we go to Aurealis, if we don't do the favor, will he be willing to send us back through the portal, or will it be an on your own sort of situation? Because it's the complete opposite direction from Brigfang.
If we take the teleport circle up there, we should do the favor for him.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on what the favor is, we
It
can
might not
always
matter.
see if we can, negotiate waters.
Yeah, we could.
Mhm.
This is a big deal, so we don't
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
Yeah. But we also don't want people to start dying in our party.
Also, that I do.
This-
You get the sense,
Well-
Kevin, from the letter that there's some time to deal with this. There are survivors, and they've managed to shoo it away a few times, right? So it's holding, but it is attacking the forts down there.
Okay.
So
So as long as we... Nope, sorry, go ahead.
Go for
I'm
it,
so
go
sorry.
for it. You're all good.
So I think. Okay. So I think
Borealis.
we could do Aurealis first. For
Yeah.
sure.
And probably soft yes on the favor?
On the favor, depending on what the favor ends up being.
Soft yes on the favor?
We can see. We can always decide once we
Yeah.
hear it.
And then
We have time.
and then we go deal with Dragon?
Yeah.
Unless there's something else.
Well, there is something else. Xarrikir.
There's
Oh,
always something else.
Yes. My old White Cloak comrades came in, and I show Calvio the letter.
I assume I would just read the letter. You don't have
Yeah.
to read it to me again, it's fine. No, I want to hear all the words again, Aaron.
Say it again.
Say it again! Say it again!
Man, we leave for like 2 hours.
yeah. Okay. It's
we
right
were
coming
both
from the
married.
person that picked up and hid the magical staff that then disappeared. But
Hey. 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 Well. I guess we could technically take the long way
no.
to Brigfang.
We need to get there quickly. I think we should go to Aurealis. If anything, Xarrikir, I know it's important, but the White Cloaks can wait. I know you want to settle your score with them, and we'll all have your back when we get there. But I want to make sure that you guys' health is important, and then I want to make sure the dragon is not going to wipe out any cities, and then we can take care of the White Cloaks.
If anything,
You're
the
okay
White
with
Cloaks
that.
can find us while we're out and about, if they really want to.
Honestly,
Do you know why they feel like they have a score to settle with you?
Do you know what you did? Or didn't do, I guess?
I guess he didn't die.
Probably a thing saying because I didn't die when they left me to die. And I've been putting a positive reputation for the White Cloaks with helping anyone I can without favors.
So do you think these are just a couple of white cloaks on a power trip? And that not all white cloaks suck?
I believe so.
Ah.
My order shouldn't be like that.
We can agree on that. Obviously this is important to you, but how urgent is it we take care of this?
I would like it sooner, but I understand if we get the greater good done.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You have our word that we will take care of this once the dragon situation is taken care of. But you should look out for your health in the meantime. You're dealing with as much as Fang is. You put on a good face, but I know you're tired.
Yes.
Especially that hangover. Sige would like elbow you a
Probably
little bit.
didn't help. Probably didn't help. Or maybe it did help. Actually, it probably felt way better while you were.
I also did hear the chains again in my sleep.
Well, I haven't heard them in a while, but you can yell out to them if you want to. They might
can what?
respond.
Try to talk to the chains?
You can try.
Alright.
They've responded to me before. Maybe you'll get more information out of them than I ever did.
I'll give it a try.
Well, I suppose we should go get Kakira. Oh wait, we're leaving tomorrow. Just
Kakira
Probably
would
came
probably-
back
at
to the
this point.
tavern.
Definitely would have met us back at the tavern at the same time.
Yeah,
So
so,
we'll-
that we could all chit chat.
I guess fill in Kakira on all our business.
Yeah.
Is there anything that happened with Kakira and the Menders that, or was it just like day of work?
She was helping them at work.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
And I
And
guess
how-
we'll tell her that we're leaving
about-
tomorrow.
What, down to 2 days left?
Yeah, they only have 2 days on their own left.
Okay.
Gotta let them
Sure.
know too that she would not be joining.
Kakira would let them know.
They're probably fine.
That too. She'd be like,
Yeah.
"It was a good day. It worked."
Snoozing time.
We'll all head to sleep
The snooze and smoothing.
for another restful night. We'll all wake up. Calvio a little suspicious at full rest without any interruptions.
Sounds about right.
But as you all wake up in your room, Calvio, you notice a long silver staff up in the corner.
Sweet.
You again? Oh. Okay. Does it look the same?
Yeah.
Calvio would go pick it up and spin it for a minute.
You're gonna spend the hour to it.
Sure. What could go wrong?
A lot! A
you
lot!
Exactly.
Are you gonna stay in your room the whole hour?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Here we
Oh.
go.
After the hour passes, this small diminutive voice. Oh, what's up?
I was gonna say during this hour, I feel like we would have gotten up, like gone downstairs, started to have breakfast, and been like, "Where's Calvio?" And I feel like we would have been nonchalant about it. Sige doesn't know what's going on. Be like, does anybody want to check on Calvio?
Wait, what time is it at this point?
It's still early, like breakfast time.
I don't know.
He's generally an early riser, right?
Sometimes. Sometimes he sleeps in, though, too.
Alright, hearing somebody should go check on him, my character just gets up and goes.
Oh,
Alright.
okay, Xarrikir's got it. Okay.
Alright, cool. Bye, Xarrikir.
Xarrikir goes and knocks on the door.
Can I talk while I'm attuning? Is that a thing? Yeah?
Is everything alright in there?
Yeah?
You want to come out for breakfast?
How long has it been at this point?
Probably about 45 minutes.
Yeah, give me 10 minutes.
Alright. And my character's gonna get up and walk. Yeah, he's not smart enough to pry.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like,
Back
damn
down.
it.
What do you say, everybody?
Hey.
Oh no, he froze!
No!
Oh no!
Come back.
Okay, he's back. There we go.
I said he'd be down in like 10 minutes.
Hey,
That's what he said.
Sounds about right.
Okay, well, as long as he's up. We got places to be today.
So, that 15 minutes passes, and this diminutive voice speaks up in your head, Calvio, and it says, "Hey, I know I went away. I'm very sorry. I got into a scary situation, and you're very powerful. Please, 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 please don't threaten me again. That was scary. I don't like it.
Oh.
But you're strong, and
Okay.
I want to hang out with you. All of you guys."
Okay. Can we just talk then?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I already have another person in my head that I talk to. I mean, this is just one extra person. This is not really that big of a deal.
And you get the
Stunned
sense
silence.
of, like, stunned silence from this sentient item.
Oh, is that weird? I mean, you're in my head. Is it weird that another person's in my head?
I mean, I'm not in your head. I'm kind of just talking to you. It's like a telepathic link, you know. I'm in the. I'm this. This is what I am.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Lauren, what do you think about all this? And Lauren would be like, it's kind of weird. It's getting crowded in here.
the fear would say, "Hi, Ben, here."
Hi,
So,
Fear.
would that work if someone has multiple voices in their head and someone tries to telepathically talk to them? Could they hear all the voices too?
Talk to them. Yeah.
Oh, it's fucking dope!
Yeah, if someone makes a telepathic link with Calvio, they could hear Lauren and Calvio thinking, probably. Because they're both in his head.
Oh,
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is actually
to
really
know.
cool.
That's really cool. Okay. So no funny business.
No funny business. I don't like puns anyways.
Okay, that's fair.
Don't
All right,
need to stick you
so-
up on that.
There's no like weird catch to the whole staff thing.
No catch. Yeah, no catch.
Do I get the feeling that he's telling the truth?
Make me an insight check.
No. Things I'm not that great at. Okay. Math, David, 16.
16. Seems fairly truthful.
Barely.
Yeah.
Okay.
You get the tone of this person. It's kind of hard to get a full read on, but it's not truthful. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll do this for now. This will be fine. No threats and no like soul ripping or mind controlling.
No. I don't do that.
What do you do?
I do. So, okay. Well,
You do the same things as last time, right?
yeah, I help you with magic stuff.
And
I help you with magic stuff. Yeah.
and
Make me a persuasion check.
okay, that I am good at. Hey! Yes! 18 plus some stuff. 18, 19, 24.
Wow, 24. Okay. So, you would say kind of like droop a little bit, and you watch, like you would get the feeling that he's drooping. It's not like he's actually drooping. But you get, you watch as the staff changes slightly from just this like silver rod or silver staff that you've seen, and around the 3/4 mark, this handle appears of like this amber color, and then at the top it starts to grow into like this amber. Because I do some other things too. Yeah, and he will share with you what he does. So along with the other stuff, you gain the +2 bonus, all that blah 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 that I gave you before. But
Yeah.
he also acts as a staff of spell storing. You may store one spell of up to 5th level in the gem at the top of the staff.
Yeah.
And he also has 20 charges. Right now, basically different charges will give you a spell slot back. Like different levels of spell slots. And I'll give you a stat for it. And he says, now you know what I do. You have to protect me. Okay? There's a small catch. Some bad people are after me. I don't know where they've been.
Oh.
It's been several hundred years. I don't know if they're still around. But, yeah, bad people after me. I'm scared.
That's it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make
Well-
me an insight check with advantage.
Oh, dope. I'm still not good at that. Okay, that was a 14. That was a 1. Okay, we're gonna go with the 14. 17.
Nice. You get the sense that he's holding something back, but that is the catch. Like, he has a secret still. He doesn't want to talk about it.
Okay. Well, we all have our shady past, and when you want to talk about it, I'll be here to chat.
I'm not shady at all.
I don't think you're shady.
I'm not shady.
That was just
You said we all
Oh.
have a shady past. I don't have a shady.
okay.
It's a
Well,
stat.
there's always
We
a
all have
shadow
things that
behind
we
us.
don't always want to talk about.
Okay.
Fair?
No, it's fear.
Well, yes, it is fear. Well, you've picked a good group. It's kind of the best group to be around for protection. Yeah, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be great.
Cool. Thanks.
You're welcome, Fear. Feel free to chat whenever you like.
Okay.
Okay. How do I put you back to staff? Can I just like think about it and you go back?
Can you try?
Sure. I hold the staff and I think about like making it go back to normal.
it doesn't move. And he's like, "Oh, okay. I can tell you want me to go back to normal now." And he changes.
Okay. Got it. Okay. By any chance, do you get smaller?
No.
This is the size?
Yeah.
Can you try?
What do you want me to try?
Getting smaller. It's like, you know how you're like this big and I like make the size, like I want you to be like this big.
I can't do that. I don't
sure?
have legs or arms or anything.
I know, but I do.
But I don't.
I want the staff to be smaller.
Yeah, I can't be smaller. This is as tall as I am.
Okay. It was a good try.
Shrink.
So you can't shrink or anything.
No.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Okay.
Unless, okay, maybe if the person who was wielding me, okay, I think she explained it right when this happened. Like the person who's wielding me, if they're really short, then I can be really short too. But since you're normal size, I'm normal size.
Oh, so like attuning to the person kind of thing. Right. Yeah.
Sure.
So this is like the size of the yeah. I'm on the same page as you. Okay. Okay, well, welcome to the team, Fear.
Thanks. Please
You're
don't
welcome.
threaten me again.
I won't threaten you again.
I can go poof.
I won't threaten you again.
Okay.
But
You
the people
protect me?
who want to find you, I can't make any promises about that. But I will protect you.
Okay.
I can turn invisible and you'll come with me. I can poof and go places, probably not as far as you, but I can do that.
Awesome. This is gonna be
It'll be
fun.
great.
I'm interested to
gonna
see
be great.
the world again. There were
Yeah.
still like a few like metal things walking around last time I saw.
Well, there are still a few of those, but not nearly as many. I get the feeling it's probably very different.
Okay.
You'll see. We're going for a ride. It'll be great.
Nice. So, do you make your way down?
Yes. And I
You
like
guys,
staff and on the back and yep.
you
I'm
walk
trying to
down.
like put it in such a way so it's not like super obvious.
What's
But it's
Marsica,
definitely there.
Siga's, and Xarrikir's passive perceptions?
18.
Hi.
Damn.
Hi.
10.
Busted.
Xarrikir has no idea. Hey, Mike.
Busted.
What's Kakira's? Let me check Kakira's. Kakira's is a 16.
Okay.
Yeah, highest
Busted.
passive
If you have a
perception.
passive perception of 17 or higher, then you would notice.
Oh, damn.
I don't see anything.
Marsica, Kira doesn't. So
It
Marsica's
does,
just
however.
glaring.
Yeah, Sige does. Sige's like, hey Calvio, good morning. What you got there?
Good morning. I'm gonna go get some breakfast. That's what I've got here. I've got a hungry stomach.
What? No. What is
And
that?
Calvio walks over to the bar.
Sige
Marsica
gets up.
follows him.
Sige gets up and is like, no. What's this? And like goes to grab the staff.
no, don't touch the staff.
And
Don't
you hear,
touch the
as soon
staff.
as like Sige
Okay.
goes to reach, you hear just the scream, "No! Don't let him touch me! Don't let him touch me!"
I got it. I got it, Fear. I got it, Fear. It's okay.
Calvio,
Yes.
I think you have some explaining to do.
Got some explaining to do.
Got some ex-
Okay,
Is
so
this
Hey,
the one
Mike,
ready?
roll.
Is this
they-
the one that
just
disappeared
give
last
me a
time?
second. Give me a second. Hang on.
You're
Okay, look. Hang on. All right.
Xarrikir has something real fast. What are you gonna say, Xarrikir?
So I rolled to see if my character was gonna be smart enough and catch on what everyone's saying, and he did. It's gonna get up and say, "Is that the staff that we tried to intimidate and find out what it was on the thing?
Yes.
Is it back?"
Yes.
Keep an eye on it.
We had a chat.
We as in
Staff
you
to
and the
staff.
staff.
Yeah,
Okay.
me and the staff. We had a chat. Yeah. Staff's name's Fear.
I didn't know staffs can talk.
I can
So,
talk,
you know how
can
the
they not
person-
hear me?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I'm assuming you're talking to him now. Is it the telepathic link?
Yes, it's
Okay.
you know how like Lurin's in my head and I can talk to him and sometimes he takes control.
Great.
It's like that except without the taking control part.
Well,
Is it 3 a party?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, he has a full-on
You get used to it, to be honest with you.
Do you,
No, you get used to it. It's fine. Lurin's kind of quiet. We have conversations now, though. He's not like as prickly as he was in the beginning, and Calvio's head, Lurin's like, no, I'm still prickly. I just don't want to deal with your shit anymore.
That's not
And so
very
you see
nice.
Calvio talking to himself into three, yeah. Anyway,
The
the staff
bartender
is actually
is just sitting behind the bar cleaning some glasses and just watching all of this.
So why is your name Fear?
Can I get some eggs and sausage and a morning ale? I need it. I'll give you
He,
extra
goes
just
back
to stay away a little bit longer. It'll be great. So the staff's actually kind of cool.
cool. What do you mean by cool? Like,
So I take the staff out and I'm like, do the thing.
And then you watch as he says, "What thing?"
The thing, but the morph thing, the bigger thing.
Oh, you want me to show my amber?
Yeah.
Watch as you guys watch as the staff. It does the same thing, about 3/4 of the way up. This gem of amber shows up, almost like a handle at the top. Gem of amber.
Is it very flashy when it does this?
I mean, it's very noticeable.
I mean,
Hey, Xarrikir rolled pretty low on what he's gonna do. He's gonna bring out his sword and his shield and mace, and be on guard. He's like, "What is it doing?"
It's fine.
You see,
Chill out.
you better not attack me. That's not
He's
nice.
not gonna attack you.
You're
He's
supposed
not
to
gonna
protect
attack
me.
you. I'm going to protect you. Everything's fine.
really
time out. Is it freaking out right now?
So you know how we tried to intimidate it,
Sure.
and then it went poof. We scared Fear. Fear got scared and ran away.
we
Are you
fear.
telling me that fear is fearful?
Fear was scared of us. Fear also doesn't like puns.
And I thought you said this staff was supposed to be cool.
It is cool. It is quite cool. I can do cool things. I for instance, so you know how I can only do a certain amount of things before I get grumpy, right?
Before you get grumpy.
Yeah,
Before you run out of
when we
spells?
were in the dungeon and I couldn't do anything and I was like, I want to go to sleep. Yeah, that.
You mean with
This helps me not be like that. And
okay.
It's a
I-
teamwork thing.
it is a teamwork thing. Yeah, you help me not
Come
do it.
on, I spit it out.
And I can store things that I do in the amber for later.
Okay, yes. What is the catch?
There's
So,
no
like, over a
catch.
There's no catch. There's no catch. There's no catch. I just have to protect him.
Kakira is gonna speak up and she's gonna be like, are you sure? Because you don't have the best track record with magical items, Calvio.
No, you're right. But this one's really nice. I like Fear. There just might be some people after Fear.
I'm sorry, can you say that
There's
again?
what?
There might be some people after Fear.
Can they track him? Who are these people?
Well, they were after Fear hundreds of years ago.
And why were they after him?
Fantastic.
I don't know. Fear, why were they after you? You know?
You didn't.
He's like, I don't know. What's her name? Anna. With me here. Oh, dang, poor do. God. He would say, last thing I remember was that crazy lady put me in. That was a terrifying monster but I don't know after. Friends of
Anna. Can you spell Juriana?
Juriana.
Does anyone know of a Juriana?
Would Sige recognize that name? Would
feel like
Lauren
it-
recognize that name?
Oh, that's a good question. Does Lauren know Juriana? Oh god, fuck, shit, damn it! I'm decent at history checks. Hey, it's pretty good. 17 plus 4, 21.
Wow.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Juriana was the last leader of the Augurs.
Oh. Interesting. So...
Now, who were the Augurists?
So Xarrikir wouldn't have no idea, so if somebody wants to explain to Xarrikir.
So, the Augurists were like people from a long time ago who were trying to like merge magic and science, essentially. I think I'm explaining this correctly. They were after the Flash.
They were after the
Or
Flash,
before.
and they acted as guardian between and helping guide civilization.
Yes, that. Cool guys. I think the dungeon we met you in, the Quiet Laboratory, that was an Augurist's laboratory.
No, she wasn't Juriana's friend.
Oh. But was she an Augurist?
I don't think so.
Oh. Weird. Oh, more stuff to find out.
So, we've got this magical staff that has a lost background that needs us to protect it from people that we don't know.
Sounds like a, random day on the job. What's new? I'm really good at magic things when he's around.
You're also really good at getting random and bad magic things.
It hasn't gone poorly yet.
He hasn't known you.
If it comes back to bite you in the ass, I will be the first one to say I told you so.
Yeah, okay,
For
that's
now,
fair.
I suppose it's here. But I will
No,
be
it's here.
keeping a close eye on it.
Like my name?
Yes, your name is Fear.
I will be keeping a close
So
eye on
why
it
is-
here. Okay.
Name Fear.
Why is your name Xarrikir?
Fair.
The bartender comes back out with a heaping plate of bacon and eggs and sausage. He just kind of was like pushing it through.
He's like, take this and go away.
How much for the plate and the ale?
I mean, if you want ale for the morning, that's a few silver pieces. The breakfast is included in the price of the
Here. Don't worry about it. And I just flip him a gold. And I'll be like, thank you for your troubles. We can go sit down now.
So, you all go about your breakfast, eating, discussing further about the staff and such, and then make your way to the
Yeah.
Yes.
Can we leave a note for Flint
course.
Yeah.
So go ahead and write that and let him know that you're heading to Zerf and heading. Go ahead and speak with her. Assuming heading
Yeah,
to Borealis.
basically. Yeah.
Oops.
So, Zerf would say at this point, she's like, "So, are you ready to go?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have Deacon Zinlin. Who would like to speak with Deacon Zinlin? Or making?
I-
he wants you to.
I guess I'll do that.
Doesn't Kakira have a background with him? Do they know each
Oh.
other?
Oh, maybe we should let Kakira do that. Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Oh, is
talk
it?
to Kakira
Yeah.
and be like,
So, she would head over, and you watch now. He kind of pulls out this necklace that has what looks to be like this fancy-looking eye, with a few kind of like strings coming off of the bottom island. There's a sapphire, and then he just touches the sapphire, and you watch as it begins to glow. And she whispers into it a few words you guys cannot hear. And Kakira gets the following message. If you wish to use the circle, I need help solving the issue of dreams. I want you to see the Aarakocra.
Can you send that to me? I was trying to keep up and I couldn't keep up.
Wish to use my
He
circle.
wants us to solve the issue of dreams and see the Aarakocra.
Yeah, effectively. Oh, and he would say, and see the Aarakocra. It may benefit.
Thank you.
F-I-E-R, by the way.
That should be 25 words exactly. See the... It may...
Dope. Impressive.
Wow. Thank you.
Art Wizard!
there you go. That was the note that Sige would have written out for Flint.
Busted.
So, what would Kakira say in response?
Is Patrick watching?
Down.
Perfect!
Yeah, I saw him in the chat. I like both.
See the Aarakocra. It may benefit. And he would have to respond in 25 words or less. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Circle. Oh wait, he's responding.
Oh, did you text it to Patrick?
Yeah, I sent it to
Oh,
him.
nice.
Who said it?
Deacon Zemlin.
Who?
Deacon Zemlin.
Deacon.
Zemlin.
Zinlin. I'm gonna spell that wrong. Okay.
Kakira might know him as the head of the Zofreus Academy.
Head, Kakira. Freya Academy. I did my best.
Kind of like Dumbledore. It's the academy, but is always going.
Like Dumbledore.
Oh,
Dumbledore.
Snape. Severus. Snape. Severus. Snape. Dumbledore.
Oh,
Hermione
Is Patrick responding?
is typing currently. He's hearing it on the screen, too.
Nice.
Patrick, I don't know how to answer this one for you. I mean, I want to say he would say yes, but I don't know if he would have a more complicated. Or I mean, Kakira, she would say yes.
We could say,
I feel like she would be very interested. If you wish to use my circle, I want you to solve
I mean, we've got time. We might as well just figure it out. I mean, it sounds interesting anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
So is the basic answer yes? Patrick.
The basic answer is yes.
Okay, so when Patrick gets to it, send me the message that he gets. We can move forward from basic answer.
Okay. Yeah.
At
least I hope the basic answer is yes. Yep. Well, yeah. He just said yes. He literally just said yes. That was all he said.
Great.
So,
We'll figure it out.
Sounds good.
Alright, cool.
But Zerf, you watch as after a moment after Kakira gives her reply, she's kind of holding the necklace up, and you watch it glow blue, and she holds it up to her ear. He nods, puts it back down, and says, "Follow me." You go up to the very top tower, and you watch. He goes up to this door in a quick succession of knocks, and this very methodical pattern on her, and then flicks open. It is a blank room, but in the center of it, notice a teleportation circle.
Before I forget, she did give me the suit to take, right?
Yes, she did.
Okay.
She then says, "Everybody, gather around the circle. It'll be, you will have exactly 6 seconds for everybody to step in before it passes. But you need to be fast. Do not wish to cast this again today."
Do we have to hold hands?
No, just jump in one at a time, and he goes through and points out, you. That order. Don't mess it up. Quickly now.
Okay.
And she gets down and she puts her hands.
Diagonally.
Yeah. She traces a few symbols, places her hands on the circle, and it lights up with this brilliant blue light. And she says, "Go now."
And we go.
Just all head in. And there's this rush, as if you're transporting 1,000 miles in a second. The wind, it feels like the wind going past your hair, and then all of a sudden you're there. Very similar room. All around each other. In where Zerf's tower was made largely of like gray stone and like redwood and things like that. This tower, you notice, is made out of, it's white on the outside, and he has a black, like obsidian floor that you all have stepped out onto.
That's an aesthetic right there.
And he opens it up.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
And he says, "So, the answer is yes. A little bit more detail. As you've probably heard from me earlier, there's been some issues with dreams in Borealis. People are complaining of nightmares, chains. Everyone's dream. I don't have to explain to you what that most likely is.
No.
Everyone's dreams.
Everyone in Borealis.
Interesting. Because not
including
all
yours.
Including mine. I've heard that the Xarrikir have magic that wards them from this. I need you to go find them. Learn the spell.
Oh.
Whatever magic it is that they use.
We can do that. We, as a slight detour before we do that, need to go to the Light Lord's infirmary.
Understandable, but spend the night here, you're going to feel the urgency of this.
Understood.
Okay.
This is definitely... We will help you take care of this. Of course.
Wait a minute for Shane to get back because I want to get this description as well. Deacon Zinlin gives you directions to the Light Lord's infirmary. It is just south of Canucks, right by the Cathedral of St. Saya. Kira would know the Cathedral of St. Saya to be where she studied. Mentor lives not far off. Her mentor taking residence in Traveler's Rest graveyard just outside of St. He would also say, I'm assuming you guys would ask him about, like, magic item shops and things like that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
He would also say that here in Wrights Boulevard, you can go to Morgane's Regents for like all sort of like alchemical needs, tantalizing tinctures or potions, and the Impatient Pupil.
Impatient pupil.
That bugging Shane, he better not be poop.
Hey, come back.
It was kind of a sudden, I gotta go to the
I
bathroom.
gotta go.
Bye. So, while we're all kind of here, I was gonna kind of look around and say, so, how do you get a tower like this?
As you're walking through the tower, you see the steps, almost like this, this tile work, trading back and forth of this checkered pattern between obsidian and white marble through around the floor outside of this room. And he says to you, oh, it took a long time. A lot of effort in this. Yes, this time.
Lizard secret. Got it.
I mean, get enough money, get it commissioned to be built.
You paid for this?
Of course I did.
Oh. I figured there was some magic something that you could just be like, here.
I mean, there is, but I mean, this is different. This is like a more personal base.
Got it.
There's other magic I'm trying to learn some.
That's fair.
Anyways, I have some research to attend to and some papers to grade. They're actually having me grade in semester. Catch up on
Gross.
some of that. There's some
Well.
interesting theorems on the flame. I must see.
Oh. I might be curious on that one.
Stop by.
Of course.
Go out the back, and there's a little bush that you can kind of come out through, and nobody should know this.
Okay.
Sounds great.
It's that. It's never that easy, but okay.
And nobody pays attention to my tower anyways.
Fair enough.
At least those that I don't want them
Good point. Well, happy grading.
Kind of nods wearily and shows you towards the exit. So, you all exit out the back. Beacons in the tower, pushing through a few bushes. You make your way out onto the cobblestone. You immediately feel the cold chill of air in this city. It feels fairly comfortable to see that. Around you seems to be this lush section of the city, calming. It's no small wonder, since you look to your left and you see a great building with towers rising from it. A small inquiry tells you that this is the Zofreus Academy. Walking out onto the cobblestone street, one of the first things you notice is the line of red gems floating along the great outer wall of the city. Go ahead.
Oh, cool.
3 hours. Looking to the center of the city, you see a large plateau with 2 large waterfalls cascading off of it. You even see, to the west, you see an even larger plateau, and that the tops of there. To the north, you see the tops of a large blue cathedral. The last thing to catch your eye is past the city, seemingly miles away. This great wall with noticeably fine masonry of that, with fog. You can feel its oppressive presence even within the hopeful air of Sige. Look at this mountain.
Oh, fuck.
That was a nat 1.
Oh, dear.
So that's a 7.
I'll watch. As Sige all look towards this mountain, Sige goes erect. What is Marsica's passive perception? Kira's.
Kakira's is 16, Marsica's is 17.
Marsica would notice. Look at Sige. He kind of comes back to normal. Look in his pupil. Just this small fleck of black go across his eyeball.
Marsica would just like kind of walk up to Sige and like kind of more personally, a little bit more quietly. Are you okay?
Sige feels fine.
Okay.
Don't remember what happened.
Ah.
Calvio, see any of this?
You see, I mean, all of you notice Sige get rigid for a moment, and then kind of come back. You're a little out of breath, Sige, but that's the only thing you really notice.
Are you gonna tell any of us what you saw,
I'm fine.
Marsica?
Well, I don't know that you guys would have heard me say that to Sige. Because I tried to be more direct.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. And Marsica's questioning whether or not she should say something in the first place, right? Because if Sige feels fine, then Sige feels fine. So, for the moment, Marsica's not saying anything. But because, yeah, you snapped out of it, I guess.
That head in hand with session. You guys have cured the disease in Andora. Just showed up to Aurealis. Now level 8. So, we'll go ahead and end our stream there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for playing. That was so much fun. It was so great. But I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.